Was there ever a time?
Arby's?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a time where I ate garbage.
He just fucking called it right as it is. Dude, I used to love
fucking McDonald's too, man.
Right,
I was
right.
20 at one point in my life.
what was
right.
what was
Big
your gear
Macs
at
and all,
McDonald's,
dude.
man? What did you
Iron
eat?
Stomach. Dude, I like the Big Mac.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
But chicken nuggets too, though, right?
Right.
Like,
Chicken nuggets,
dude,
dude.
I just
that
went
fucking-
there.
that chicken beaks and fucking chicken butts all pasted together. That's just
Right.
delicious, bro.
Bro,
Gallons,
I
dude.
got
Fuck yeah.
I got
So good.
I got nuggets, I got a quarter pounder with cheese, and I got a Big Mac. It was fucking
I bet you got nuggets.
Oh.
I dropped nuggets like fucking 30 minutes later.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that comes back fast.
Right.
More like 10
Gross.
minutes for me, bro.
Dude, the nuggets are just I don't know what compared to Chick-fil-A, bro.
Oh, there is no comparison.
Started already.
Right. Chick-fil-A.
So yeah, I like it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fullest with Jason Froberg. Today we got Baker's Dozen on the podcast talking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love these guys. We've been hanging out for a long time, and we'll just continue talking shit about whatever the fuck we've been talking shit about. It's like we just kind of rolled into push and record here. So I mean, continue on. Where the fuck are you at on Jedi Knight Fallen Order again?
Oh, dude, I just finished kicking Seven Sisters' ass at the top of that tree in Kashyyyk. And it was a hard motherfucker.
See, I haven't made it to Kashyyyk yet.
It's pretty badass, bro. The Wookiees are in persecution from the Empire, and you have to free them. Of
Oh, that sounds dope.
course, I like
I can't wait to
Wookiees.
get there.
Dude, I got a
My
Wookiee on
people
guitar,
are
bro.
trapped.
Well, I love Wookiees. Zach's home planet is Kashyyyk. Wasn't
It
it?
is, dude.
Is it,
I was born and raised
Is it
there.
Cleveland, Kashyyyk?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, dude. Wookiee lives matter.
Wookiee lives do matter.
Dude,
right,
all
dude.
Wookiee lives matter.
Yeah, man.
Right.
That's awesome.
Dude, and I finally finished Red Dead Redemption 2. Finally, bro.
Finish like in you
Like the
100%ed
second
it?
time? Like the second time, yes. Pretty much all the I got all the fish, all the hunting shit. Finally done. Because I cheated, though. I went online every time that I got stuck and watched a walkthrough on YouTube. My girl says, well, actually, that's not cheating. You're just looking for guidance.
No, that's cheating, bro.
It is not, dude. Those motherfuckers did not play the level for me. They did not. I watched them do it. And I'm like, oh,
Hey, man,
okay.
I have to agree that it's cheating, bro.
How the fuck is it cheating?
It's not guidance.
I still have to press the button.
You gotta go adventure. You gotta go travel every corner of the land on that gigantic map
No,
and
no,
just
no,
crawl
no.
around, waste your
Yeah.
entire fucking life looking
Dude,
for
that
little
I did do.
berries.
I'm not
Exactly.
You're
Listen.
defeating the purpose.
No, I use walkthroughs too at the end of the day.
Oh, see, Jason just admitted he does walkthroughs too, bro.
I know, I get so much shit for it
That's
too.
like when I shot you on the
Well,
face.
right.
Ah, you remember that? You had me playing that game.
Oh,
and I
dude.
shot you.
First time I introduced him to Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm in a bar playing some poker. We're having a good time drinking, like what you do, right?
Right.
You're not on the planes. So
Yeah.
found a 21 game, got up from that, and said, here, Dave, go to the bar and get
Order
ourselves a drink.
Oops.
He shoots a dude in the face. And then the cops come in to say, hey, what's up? And he shoots them in the face, too. And if you know anything about Red Dead Redemption 2, your whole, how everybody looks at you in that town is fucked.
Right. You shot the bartender in the face.
Yeah.
Then the two cops in
Yeah.
the face.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're a bad motherfucker. Right. You're, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like I think 87% on Red Dead Redemption right now. So I've officially started the fucking walkthrough process of like,
Is it still?
let's go find all these little fucking bullshit things all over the map.
Right.
And
Right.
100% this beast. Because I want that 100%. I want, when we're talking about video, I'll be like, oh, I 100% of that. Everybody goes, no, you fucking didn't. That game's too goddamn big. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's way too huge, dude. There's so many things. Like, have you seen the 2 UFOs?
Nope.
And then there's like
I haven't seen any of that.
there's like
It's such a big map.
a satanic circle that you can bring a goat and bring a body back to life and shit.
What?
And then there's the 2 serial killers, and then there's the vampire that inhabits Saint Denis.
I met the vampire.
Right.
I did get that one.
There's a bunch of little weird things, man. I got all wrapped into the fishing thing. I fished for like the longest fucking time and went and caught every fish.
Oh no! Every time you would talk about it, well, I was out there
So much
fishing.
fun.
Right, dude?
Drinking my grandpa's beer.
Right?
Right?
Well, because the locales where you're fishing are just badass.
It's beautiful.
Right, it is.
And no, I was what did I put on? Far Cry 5 because I just fucking love Far Cry 5.
Yeah, dude.
And I started fishing in Far Cry 5.
Right.
And I was like, if I'm gonna fucking hang out on my couch and fish, I need to go into the fucking Red Dead world and fish. What the fuck am I wasting time in here for?
Right.
I got achievements to fucking complete.
Yeah, man.
You just started replaying the Tibet one, didn't you?
4.
Four.
Yeah,
Oh,
four's
I never
fucking-
beat that one.
Really?
That
I got to the
one's
point where they're like, you need to decide whose side you're on or whatever.
yeah.
And I was like, pause. I just been played out like solid all the way up to that part.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was like, I'll come back. And then I never came back. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Those games are great. I beat all the other ones.
They're awesome.
They are awesome, man.
I'm looking forward to the new Assassin's Creed.
Valhalla.
Oh, shit.
Oh, and
Viking.
Assassin's Creed always
Really?
They're
gets
doing it
bad.
in Norway,
tight.
bro, in
Yeah.
Scandinavia. And your conquest area is all England, like Lower Umbria and all that shit, like in Vikings.
Right.
They're pretty much, it looks like Vikings the game, bro, pretty
Oh,
much.
nice.
You know, the character looks like Lothgar, Ragnar Lothbrok, right?
I think that was it, yeah. It sounded right.
All right, it's been, I need a new season of that, bro.
I know, right? Bad.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, those Assassin's Creed games are fucking
Dude.
badass. I think we were talking about a bunch of those. Jeremy Morrow was playing.
Dude,
those
I'm
on the
still
last
like
one.
way deep in. I finished Origins, and
Odyssey.
which got all. I'm in Odyssey, yeah, the Greek
Yeah.
one. Dude,
It's a sick one, dude.
It's huge, bro. It's huge. It's kind of like GTA of the ancient world.
Oh, it is.
It's
totally.
it's almost unfinishable. I don't that one will take you a while. It's like Skyrim in a weird way. The oceans are huge. All the islands. I'm avoiding all the mythical creatures pretty much full time.
I did make the mistake of going into a bar and shooting some people though.
Really? No, there is the one mission where you have to you knock on the dude's door to get some information. He's got 2 chicks in there and a goat, and he asks you to get the olive oil,
Oh, that's right. Yep.
and you get the
Oh, yeah, that's not creepy at all.
you get the achievement for that. I think it's called the Let's Spend the Night Together achievement or some shit.
Dude.
Oh, let's not.
Well, I thought that's what they were implying, is that you did get it on with the goat and the 2 chicks. That's what you needed the olive oil for.
Yeah, but it was only the goat for you.
They just came out and said, "Are you my daddy?"
Good old Tommy.
Give me that thing. Give me that thing. Yeah, no. So yeah, like I was saying too. Fuck, I just got done beating that Final Fantasy VII, that remake that came out. Oh, holy shit, that was such a good time, man. And like solid, I'd say 40 or 50 hours of gameplay on that thing. You know, like I mean, if you're really getting it, you can probably get it done in like 35.
Oh, easy.
But it was fucking tight.
Jesus,
But they, yeah, like
that's serious gaming, man. Mom, more hot pockets.
yes.
Bathroom.
Right.
You got to know this shit because I'm going up on the second round of that motherfucker. You got to beat it on hard, like I said. But they only give you Midgar though, which sucks. Like I didn't know that. Like I completely blinded myself from all media of the game before I fucking started playing it. And then I was like, man, I've been playing this for like 30 hours. When the fuck am I gonna get to the open world part?
Right.
And I had to look something up online because I had a feeling in my heart like, oh, I'm getting fucked on this right now.
Yeah.
And I looked it up. I was like, oh, that sucks. But at least I know, like, at least I didn't go all the way to the end to beat the final boss and then like, sweet, time for the open world. And
Right.
it's like game over.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look at all the credits.
Yeah. But no, still totally worth it. I don't know what they're going to do
absolutely.
about the extension though, but they're coming out with the next. They're I think it's going to end up being like 4 discs like the original
Oh,
one.
shit.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Wow.
that's how they had to do it originally because it was
True.
so big.
Yeah.
And they're just translating that story into this beautiful graphics powerhouse.
Yeah, man.
They might even be bigger. I don't know. The download was like 90 gigs for just Midgar.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
heard they're coming out with a new Fable too. That was the tell.
Wait.
Oh, a new Fable?
Yes,
Ooh.
that's going to be
Remake?
that.
Or
I hate to be.
I hate to be.
a Microsoft douchebag, but you know how that us Microsoft people are. We're douchebags in that gaming realm with our consoles. Here it is. Zach and I are always arguing. He said you should see the fucking memes he sent me. He
shit I
sent me the
send
new
him?
console
Yeah, dude.
where it
Yeah.
looks somebody turned the top into a trash can.
I was like, dude, that new design looks sick.
But
bro.
anyway, the games are supposedly going to drop. The first 2 are Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the new Fable.
You know what I'm excited for is a Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, that fucking
Oh,
looks
I haven't seen that.
insane.
Shinobi?
Ghost of
Ghost of Shinobi?
Tsushima.
I think so.
Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Tsushima. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Ghost
for
of
PlayStation,
Tsushima.
dude. It looks sick.
That
as shit.
fucking looks insane,
Yeah.
bro.
Have to check that out.
It looks like they took the. You played The Witcher 3, right?
I started The Witcher 3.
It looks like that kind of that engine
Yeah?
where you can
Okay.
explore everything. You got a horse. the samurai shit's badass. The
Yeah,
attacking.
it's
Oh,
like
really?
1600
Assassin's
samurai
Creed.
shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get through The Witcher 3. I was like, oh, I don't have 6 hours to train how to play this video game.
It
Fuck.
was good once
I
you
was like
got
an
into
hour. Yeah, I was like an hour or two in, and I was like, I'm still learning hotkeys right now. What the fuck?
Did you play any of the Batman stuff?
Oh yeah, I love the Batman stuff.
The fighting system in that, once you get the Witcher down, is very similar.
Talk on the fucking microphone. I got
I'm sorry, brother.
We're talking to these people, bro.
Okay, so
damn it, camera.
so we got a singer who was not talking into the microphone.
Oh, dude.
Hey, man.
That's
next Saturday?
classic. Classic vocalist,
Yeah, that's it. That's it. At least I'm not cupping it, right?
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 No, there's no speakers in the room, so now it'll just make it sound fat. Look at how fat I sound now.
Oh, dude.
Did you hear that?
Wow. Is that you, God?
But you don't want that on stage. Then I just have to roll all the lows off of your fucking microphone.
Right.
And cut a huge dip at 160.
We miss playing.
That's 160.
Yeah.
We miss playing.
I miss mixing. I also miss playing too. I like doing that too.
Right?
Shit. I want to be on stage, God damn it.
Yeah.
Or behind a console. Either or. Let's throw a fucking party.
Somewhere in a live environment.
Fuck.
Gatherings. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
if we had 2 more people, it'd be questionable. It's kind of
That's
weird
true,
now.
right?
It's kind of weird
Yeah.
now how things are, how it's shifted. Mentalities, I guess.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot with the social.
Distancing.
We're supposed to be socially apart and socially distant. We
Yeah.
also kind of there's a lot of disconnect at the same time.
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
weird,
It is.
and I hope that just is and will go away.
I think it will eventually over time.
But yeah, that it. Right now, if we had 2 more people, it would be like questionable. In some
Right.
states, it would be considered illegal.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're
Yeah.
not in California. Or my neighbors
Right?
would call
That's
the
what I'm
cops.
Oh,
saying.
hell yeah.
I saw a bunch of people go in his fucking house.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I was like, mind your own fucking business.
Yeah, for real.
God damn.
It's weird, and in our city, Vegas, we're based upon that, about people getting together, people coming here with their money to have fun. And with the fucking economy the way that it is now, completely in the toilet, because we had to socially distance and shut everything down for a little bit. That it's going to be tough for us to fucking bounce back. And the casinos are scrambling their fucking asses off right now to make it so that it's compliable. And even traveling, man. You know me, man. I love to fucking go to Costa Rica or go wherever the fuck.
Oh, like every day,
Yeah.
bro.
I don't want to go to goddamn fucking anywhere on a fucking plane right now,
No.
dude.
That seems
Unless I'm in like a
crazy.
full Darth Vader fucking hermetic. What is it?
Hermetically
Hermetic.
sealed.
There it is.
sealed.
There's the word. Thank you, sir. Ding, 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 ding.
Dave Carr for the win.
Sealed, a fucking sealed suit, bro. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck the peanuts.
Yeah.
Well, they cost like $3 anyway
The
now.
old stale peanuts.
Dude, it's a weird fucking thing.
It
And
is.
the whole thing, the way that we look at food now.
Yeah.
Because I love to go out to fucking eat, man.
Oh,
Sushi,
fuck
bro.
yeah.
I miss sushi.
Oh, you are a
Motherfucker,
sushi man.
bro. Dude, I miss sushi. I fucking miss garlic tuna,
Sakana
bro.
or
Garlic
sushi
fucking tuna,
twister,
dude.
dude.
I have dreams about that shit.
Which you do?
Dude, yes,
That's
I
kind
do.
of weird, bro. I don't know.
Dude, you guys were with us. We were doing sake bombs. It was a good time. It was
Yes,
a good
it was.
fucking time.
Dude, I was fucking
You and
shit-faced.
Sharice, too. Dude,
Yeah.
I miss fucking sushi. I miss the whole
Dude.
That's a whole like gathering with your friends type fucking thing. It's
It
a
is.
social thing that's kind of low key. Everybody's like chilling because you're eating at the same time. I hope that shit doesn't fucking change.
Exactly, man.
It's gonna be weird. Buffets are fucking gone.
buffets
And who
are
doesn't
gone.
like a fucking buffet? I loved the Vegas buffet. I
I
know.
stopped eating them.
I did too.
I liked them.
They're questionable,
Dude,
dude.
yeah, I would go every
Yeah.
6 months to like one of the station casinos buffet because I love a good prime rib, a decent prime rib, and some fucking a salad plate, bro, with whatever you wanted, right? You can go back, but not anymore. Now that fucking shit's gone.
Oh, it's gone, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's gone bye-bye.
Yeah.
And it was weird because I've gone I do Taco Tuesdays with my mom. Hey, mom. Right? Say everybody loves my mom, right?
Hell
Hey,
yeah, your
Mom.
mom's awesome.
Dude, we do Taco Tuesday every fucking Tuesday at Tacos El Gordo.
Yeah.
And sometimes hit a dispensary at the same time.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Well, most of the times it's like,
Well,
you know.
shouldn't you hit the dispensary first to get the munchies?
And then we go to Taco. That's what we do. But last couple times, they've been coming to the car,
Yeah.
and I've had to order I go.
It's just not the same.
I'm like, hola, dame por favor 10 tacos al pastor con todo. And then she's like super fucking cool about it, and keeping our local businesses, the food ones, going. the ones that we dig and whatever that are open is totally important.
Oh, hell yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
because I'm a food freak, dude. The whole culinary thing is tripped me out. Going shopping at Sprouts. How's going shopping for you?
Angela does most of the shopping.
Right?
But no, I mean,
It's a weird vibe now.
I get what I can get when I go to the store, right?
Right.
Like, I don't expect much when I
No,
go,
no,
right?
no.
You're just like, oh, there's fucking meat.
Are you a
Sweet, I'll
fucking
grab some?
Are you a meal
right?
planner? Do you
Right.
guys plan meals?
We do.
Right.
Yeah, we like to.
Me and my girl was saying.
figure out what the hell we're gonna do
You,
for
you
dinner.
and Sharice do that too? You guys plan meals? Yeah.
Buy some stuff for the week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we
Jan?
do.
You and your
We
girl?
just go with the flow, bro.
There you
Don't
go.
lie. I was like,
We
I know
buy
you.
packs of ramen, dude.
Woo!
My wife makes awesome ramen soup.
Right.
Just saying.
Man,
Dude, I love some ramen.
Gotta
dude.
cut up
I
some
love
hot dogs
ramen.
in that shit.
Hey.
Hey.
No way you
Hot
saving them hot
Hold
dogs
up.
for the mac
That's
and cheese.
sacrilegious, bro. Not hot dogs, ham. You gotta have
Nah,
ham.
you
in
gotta,
it.
you gotta put that. You gotta
Spam,
put
bro.
some
Or
onion or something
spam,
in there.
dude. Yes.
Oh,
Turn,
dude.
you gotta try to attempt to turn
Some
top ramen into
seaweed.
I
food.
got a
Spam
couple
and
of
some eggs, dude. That's
Oh
the
my God, it's so
Filipino
good.
ramen right
Oh
there.
shit. Yeah. See.
dude. It is so good. I love Spam, dude. I got a couple
Oh, dude,
cans.
spam rule. Dude, what do you think I have?
They're
for
right
breakfast?
next to the sardines, bro. Got a couple cans of sardines that Missy brought back from Portugal, right by the Spam, dude. Spam.
Oh, dude, did the spam this morning, man.
Dude, whenever we go camping, that's all we have in the morning.
You know,
Burn
right?
that shit up and
I was
good to
never
go, man.
really a spam guy. I never liked it. Never cared for it.
You got to think of it as bacon.
It's
Yes,
okay.
you gotta cook the shit out of
It's
it.
bologna. It's bologna bacon,
Yes, you gotta
Right.
blacken that shit.
right? Extra crispy, bro.
Yes.
Because I love a musubi,
Well,
man.
dude, I remember, Tommy, that was our after work.
The Hawaiian hamburger, bro, with some
Yeah.
seaweed and some rice.
Since we're on that topic, what about Vienna sausage?
And that's weird that you like spam. I never would have figured you for a spam guy.
I'm not really a spam guy. No,
that's
it's been a
odd.
while since I had spam, but yeah, it
Never
was
would have.
good.
Never would have seen Jason eating because that's
spam.
right. It's so salty and just unhealthy,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no,
totally.
but good.
I won't
Yes.
now, but back in the day, I mean, fuck it. Gotta live.
Right.
Gotta live a little bit.
I always
Oh,
think
yeah.
the way the Hawaiians do it with the rice and the seaweed, I figured that made it somewhat healthy.
Yeah.
The musubi, man.
Well, we always tell ourselves that, Tom.
Oh, dude, it's good, and I'll keep telling myself that.
Oh, you know it. Me too. Hey, come on, man. Pizza covers all the food groups.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to. It handles that
you're
food
right.
pyramid real well.
Yes, it
right?
does. It
That
just
old
fits
food
right in
pyramid
there.
from the 90s.
Well, so, slice of pizza. The
Here's a
food
bunch
pyramid.
of dairy and fucking wheat and
Bro.
grains.
Fucking veggies.
Going to
dude.
Cali.
little bit of-
I'm just going to
little
take
bit
us
of-
back,
Just- that
all
was
of
a
us,
mess.
because we got some Cali stuff. Actually broke down and got a fucking large King Arthur Supreme the other day.
No way.
It was fucking amazing. Dude, one of the best pizzas I've ever fucking put into my mouth. Amazing pizza, dude. I cannot tell you how good Round Table still is.
Yes, they are.
Kicks ass.
They do.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't even know Round Table was still around. Where'd you
Dude,
get
I
that
think we
Round
got
Table?
3.
There's one over
There's-
on my side of town.
Right, and we got
really?
one over by Sunset Park, right across from it. And that's where we go. We usually go run 3 miles and get a pizza.
Well, you got to balance it
What's for
out.
workout, babe? Pizza?
Yeah. My girl always gives me fucking the stink eye, bro. She's
terrible.
like, what the fuck? Really? I'm like, babe, come on. But there's also a really good Mediterranean that we do too. But dude, Round Table fucking crushes it still.
They've always been good.
Dude.
Dude, I've been
Since
craving a
Oxnard.
gyro
Yes.
forever,
Ox-
dude. Or shawarma.
Oh.
I've been craving that forever, dude.
Parsley.
We just had that.
You did?
And I just
shawarma.
said there's a Greek place right over here, and it's
Oh,
fucking
nice.
fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the chicken euros
Oh,
and
God.
some rice
Oh,
and a
yeah.
salad. And then what's the sweet that it comes with? The
Tahini or tzatziki?
Yeah, one
The
of
garlic
those.
sauce? Garlic
no,
sauce?
the sauce, but like there's a little pastry, flaky.
I know.
Baklava.
Baklava.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Baklava.
Hell
Fuck
dude.
yeah, bro.
So good.
Right?
But yeah, it's a Greek place right over here on like Vegas and Silverado Ranch.
No shit.
Nice.
Oh, man. Nice.
Yeah, we just had it like 2 days ago.
I got a killer place for you and your girls if you want shawarma and beef and chicken.
hit
Parsley's
us up.
over off of Patrick.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Huh.
It's fucking killer, dude.
Yeah.
Go down Sunset, right past the Sunset Park, and you cross past Wayne Newton's place.
Yeah.
Kind of where
Cassadilla.
the Tiger Pub used to be.
Yes.
It's right across from there. And that shopping center, there's a guitar store in there.
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
right
like a
between
Starbucks around the
Patrick
corner.
and Sunset.
Yeah, dude, they got the shit. They carve it off the slove.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Right?
the best way, man.
Dude, I usually get shawarma fries. I get a mix of chicken and beef and top it on some
Nice.
of their parsley, rosemary, garlic fries.
Oh, that's the bomb.
Oh yeah.
I go to Taco y Taco and get the
Oh,
other one.
fuck
fucking
yeah.
cutting the
Woo, I think we
meat
turned
off.
this into a food thing.
I think we did.
fucking expecting bands and video games.
No,
and
man,
it's
we're
just
just
a foodie
going
talk.
to tell you the best
Right.
places in Vegas to get your grub on.
Fucking Taco y Taco is definitely
shit, dude. Yeah.
Dude.
Go get those
Yes, sir.
poor tacos over there, man. Oh shit! You walk in and see that thing spinning.
Oh,
No, dude, just
it's on then.
And I'm just hoping all of these places are going to just, they're going to keep going.
Yeah, we need 'em to
and
keep going.
survive, man.
Get our grub on, man. Come on.
Right.
oh, big time, man. You know.
But the music thing, and back to the whole about what our town's about, man. Our town is about people getting together in groups,
Yeah.
right? And that's going to be questioned, looked at, scrutinized, and
All the
hopefully
above.
people are going to use common sense, compassion, and get it back to a semblance of normal, because normal is normal. There is
Right.
there is no different normal.
No.
But we need to get it on and get fucking Vegas back and going, and that's going to be,
Oh, yeah, man.
it's making national news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It is.
the thing. Nightly.
Didn't you tell me that somebody got thrown out of Costco
Yeah, they did.
on national news?
They didn't want
Here?
to wear their mask.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And that whole
Yeah.
thing, and
Yeah.
as far as
It's
wearing
on-
it in a store, if I look and I see the guy at the door, and the people in the store wearing masks, fuck, I'm gonna wear my mask as a respect to them,
Right, exactly.
right?
Yeah, bring one with me.
I mean,
Right.
I can't stand wearing them, but
No.
shit, it's a courtesy to other
Dude,
people.
I'm always whistling and smiling and
It
making
is
crazy
right?
eyes.
It's like fucking
I
courtesy.
think
You
s-
put pants on, right? Your dick's
Yeah,
not hanging
exactly.
out, is it?
I mean,
so
just
like,
good-
okay, so fucking continue
well,
that
sometimes it
process
is.
and
Usually
wear a
people have
fucking
to
mask.
tell me. I usually have people
I don't give
tell
a
me.
shit. Don't tell me about fucking microns, okay?
Right.
I don't fucking care that the virus is 0.125
Right.
microns and when an average mask is 300 microns. Shut the fuck up. Put the
Right.
fucking mask on,
Yeah.
okay? Like, if it's cold outside, you're going to wear a jacket, aren't you?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a fucking
Sense, bro.
pandemic outside right
Yeah.
now.
Well, it's the
like,
whole-
just participate in keeping everybody fucking healthy.
Exactly.
No one gives a fuck about your opinion.
Well, it's like
You know,
Trevor Noah
like-
said, man. Everybody fucking has brakes on their cars, and you might not want to have brakes on your cars, but you're going to have brakes because we don't want your fucking crazy ass coming through our windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some
it's
people
a
out on the
respect-
highways drive
It's
like they
respect
ain't
for the
got
people
brakes.
around
It
you.
is. It is.
Right.
Those people that have to daily. They don't know who's coming in there, but they have
Exactly.
to be in that same place where the air is.
Right.
We already know the air is filtered shitty.
Yeah.
Oh,
The swamp in
about
the
that,
summer
though.
times when the swamp
Right.
coolers
Oh,
are
it's
going at
fucking
Walmart,
horrible,
it's
dude.
fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And it's like, you know what? We're not talking about shit coming in through your mask to get to you. What it's doing is preventing it you from
Right.
fucking spitting all over me.
Right.
That's what's
Right.
stopping the process, right? Like,
and see, that's what makes me sigh.
anything is going to help.
Because that's what makes me sigh and think about any good music, any good punk rock worth its salt is a sweaty, spitty affair.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Dude, how many times have we been singing that fucking I accidentally spit in your mouth or you spit in mine? Or I spit in yours.
Yeah.
Dude, we fight multiple times. Our sweat
All the
on
time,
each
man.
other and all that
Oh,
shit.
my God.
We're
Oh,
fucking,
hell yeah.
That's why I think we should change the name of the band, and you're hearing it first. Baker's Dozen is going under the name C19.
God damn.
That's death metal.
I'm
bro.
fucking around.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
fucking around. Hey, we gotta laugh during this bullshit.
Listen.
That's right.
Listen to what he is saying.
But still, man, it's fucking weird. It's
Yeah,
not
it
weird.
is.
That is weird.
What do you think, Azizus? Tell me.
As far as what?
As how you feel about fucking.
I'm listening, bro. Come on.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that?
Because that's what I do.
He is right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
So, what were you saying? You were saying-
forgot.
You forgot.
No,
It's the mustache, bro. You got to shave it. Dude.
Don't tell him that. That mustache is glorious.
I'm very sad.
It's
now.
like a
ready to
very
sail the
Burt
open
Reynolds.
seas.
You're just being a fucking unfriendly Sasquatch because you trimmed yours down.
Because I can. What else could I got to do?
With a
Fuck.
girl back in 5
Oh,
minutes.
see?
Grow his hair
That's
back
what I
in
was
5
asking you.
days.
How do you feel about the times right now? And obviously, you feel kind of uncertain because it made you trim your fucking beard.
It's a weird time, dude. But at the same time,
Weird
you know,
rhymes with beard. That's why you trim that
Weird
shit.
beard, dude. Just call me Weird Beard. No, I feel
Dude, he knows our secret name.
fucking Weird Beard. No, I think that it's a weird time we're living in, but I think at the same time we'll bounce back from it. I don't think this is permanent, you know.
Are you
at the
running
same-
2020?
Huh?
Are you running 2020?
Yeah,
I vote for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd vote for you too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there isn't an actual option.
We
is there?
want a president that looks
Jesus
like
for president.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Jesus for president. And spell president with a Z.
See, that'd be great.
Just Prez.
Jesus for Prez.
Yeah.
What's up? Prez is in the
shit.
house.
I just saw a 90s graffiti built like
Right.
flyer in my head. That exactly fucking personified what you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, that's ridiculous. No, I think going into the future, humans will start like applying rules that we should have been doing in the first place.
Yeah.
Like
Wiping
cleaning
our butts, washing our
doorknobs,
hands.
and like washing your fucking hands all
Being
the
a
time.
little more clean.
Wiping your ass. That suddenly became a trend.
I don't know how many fucking times I've been in the bathroom, fucking hanging out in the stall, and I hear some asshole just shit all over the place and just leave. He just fucking leaves.
Right.
Yeah, you don't hear the water come on at the sink.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how that happened so many times at the House of
Pretty
Blues, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Oh,
How the
dude,
fuck does that
always.
happen with all the security there?
You just shoved
they
your
just
hand up
destroy-
your ass.
Right. They can destroy the bathrooms there. How does that fucking
Oh, they
actually
wreck
happen?
them.
Right.
You know? But yeah, it's like I think doorknobs got wiped down for the first
Right.
time in like 20 years.
right.
That's
Oh,
pretty
fuck.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty cool
kind
for
of
me.
a good concept.
Yeah. Like personal space is like turning into a thing. I think that's pretty fucking sweet.
Right.
And I just think that
Make sure you clean your cell phones at least
maybe
every
something
other
good
day.
comes out of this, like
every
that
other
whole,
day. If
like,
it starts to get a little filmy and foggy,
self-respect and
clean
like
that
cleaning
Right.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I don't know, man. Because
Exactly.
people
A
are.
little self-respect, little cleanliness, little
Yeah,
fucking
like we
common,
could use a
common
little more
sense,
cleanliness
Common
in
sense.
the
Common
world.
sense, my God.
But compassion for fucking other people, man.
There it is,
They don't
man.
have it. If
There
they
it
don't
is.
have it, you do that for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
It's weird, but
People leave their
It's weird, but it makes sense.
Right.
and expect
Yeah.
someone else to clean it up, dude. Because
Oh,
we're so
dude.
used to that. Dude.
Yeah.
Some people are.
The fucking masks
Dude,
and
if
the
you're
gloves
waiting
all
for
over
that,
the ground,
yeah.
that's disgusting.
It's fucking
Oh,
gross.
dude, that's fucked.
I
fucking
agree.
throw
Yeah.
your gloves away.
Yeah,
Like, what's
masks
wrong
and
with
gloves
you?
all
That
over
ain't
the
cool.
parking lots.
It's
That
the
ain't-
same piece of shit motherfuckers that, like, they don't do anything for themselves. They don't.
Same ones
you
that
know,
didn't wipe their ass when they
They're
left the
gonna get in
bathroom.
the car and leave the shopping cart out in the fucking parking
I mean,
space
it's
next
on
to
one
them,
hand,
let
it's
it roll
cool.
into another car.
It's
and
cool that you're
Right.
wearing
throw your
fucking
fucking
gloves and a
mask on the
mask,
ground. Not
Yeah.
my
but
problem.
dispose of
Right.
it
Like,
properly.
Somebody else will
Yeah,
do
don't
it.
throw them in the
yourself,
fucking parking
Right.
lot.
I think that's what that's what we're trying to say. It's cool that you're fucking wearing gloves and a mask, but dispose of your shit afterwards properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For everybody else, don't drop it on the fucking ground like you're a dog taking a shit.
Yeah. It's disgusting. It's
Hey.
disgusting.
And I said this earlier, dude. I was very upset to read about this, that Mount Charleston people are leaving their fucking trash up there.
Dude, they've been doing that for years. Every
Mount Charleston,
every
bro.
season
But
when we
that's still-
snowboard, man,
Yep.
you come
Yeah.
back. There's nothing but cardboard
Yeah.
boxes and fucking shit everywhere from
It's
people
horrible.
making makeshift sleds and stuff. People,
Right.
you know,
People don't give a shit, dude.
My
They just
dad
leave
and
the
I
crap
bring
laying
extra
around.
trash bags with us when we go out to the
Right, we do
woods.
too.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
big deal? You
clean
pick
our-
up after yourself.
Yeah, we'll pick up other people's shit too. Like,
Yeah,
you
somebody's
know.
got to do it.
I
just gonna
sometimes
leave it out
think
there.
if
Right.
this
Sucks,
was a
but-
wake up
Yeah.
call from our mother saying, "Hey, motherfuckers, I'm going to throw something at you guys because you guys are being a bunch of dicks,"
Yeah.
and because I looked at some shit on YouTube too that was showing the biodiversity that's fucking springing back because humans aren't around to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Right?
I love
Like how
those articles.
clean fucking the canals of Venice are right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the pee. I mean, but if you want to swim in it, it might have tasted like the pee.
The pee?
Or how clean the air is in
But dude-
LA or China.
Dude, fucking
dude.
animals all over the
That shit's
place
amazing.
just doing their shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
And-
getting on the 215 up at the top of Summerlin Parkway the other day. Heading back to the yard, I'm looking out. This valley was so freaking clear. It was unbelievable.
Oh, I know, right? Because there usually is a lot of smog. If you're,
Yes.
especially if you're coming from like up north, down, you could see the strip from way up high.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, there's a lot of smog over the city.
Oh, man, it was crystal clear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
The air over China, dude. They fucking
Yeah.
showing it from
Yeah.
space. In India, you can see all the different.
You could actually see India now?
Yeah, dude. They were showing the air there. I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder if it was a wake up call because the whole thing.
I
with,
hope it's a
I'm
fucking
not,
wake-up
I'm not
call,
an
'cause we're treating
epidemiologist.
this
I don't
planet
fucking
like
claim to
shit.
know shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we
We
do.
are.
But how the fuck did it get every fucking where?
Yeah. Well, because of our transportation
Right,
system.
right.
And the only
Yeah.
reason we didn't get demolished by it is because of our communication system.
Right.
You know, it's like we rapidly increased the spread of the virus because of our technology, but we also were able to simultaneously increase the threat of the virus to everybody. And be
Yeah.
like, yo, here's
Yes.
all the latest information. It's not going to take 3 weeks to get to you. You know, like it's instant. Like the second this is like done and the article's up, it's just like bing, 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 all over the fucking world. We have it instantaneously.
Right.
That saved millions of lives, I think.
Here's the thing to think
Yeah.
about: the whole convention thing. because we'd all come back from conventions like NAMM saying Namthrax and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Who's to even say that was an early form of COVID?
Oh, did you guys got sick in January as well?
Oh, dude, every
at
time
NAMM?
you went to fucking NAMM. No, I
Yeah.
never did because I
Always.
always did apple cider vinegar.
No.
Yeah, I never got
did
sick.
tons of
Not this year.
emergency, dude.
Oh, I didn't go this last year, but the other times that I've gone, I've never gotten sick.
No, I
Okay.
do lots of
Well, the
Newcastle.
same thing. The apple cider vinegar, man.
Lots of Newcastle, lots of puffy, lots of fucking emergency. And
Well,
I
yeah,
stay healthy.
Newcastles are important.
Right, it keeps you healthy.
Yeah, all of us, we got all
Everybody got the
convention
Namthrax.
workers out here. We all got super sick at CES.
See, that's fucked. You didn't get it either, Dave.
super sick. Like we all got corona.
See, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
it-
Was that?
Definitely. You know what I mean? Like it's exactly what it was. 2-week virus. Like and like CES is fucking like half Chinese people. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
literally like
Oh, yeah.
half. And so like everybody just came over while they. You know, it's like, oh, the virus has kind of started. It's like, no, that virus is fucking everywhere. We're not screening for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
hit.
dude.
And it's like, it's just, that's how it works, right? You know, you catch it after it's already hit. You can't fucking predict a virus.
No.
And so, yeah, we all got hit by it in January. Like everybody, the whole city of Vegas, dude. Like, I bet half of us are immune to that shit at this point, or however it fucking works out. Like my antibiotics, like I'm not worried about it at this point,
Right.
for sure, because it's like, yeah, we dealt
That's
with
what I'm
that.
saying. How is that industry, the convention industry, which is a huge one here, how is that going to bounce back? Is everything going to go back to Zoom now? They're going to have
I don't know.
Zoom conventions because that's going to be a tough one to bounce back from.
Right.
We're
Everyone's
doing
going to have to
videos.
wear
That
masks.
one is going to be really
They're
lot of,
going
like-
to have to wear
Yeah.
masks and be checked as they come in and all that shit.
So like a lot of the convention space, what we're doing
And just how
is-
everybody touches everything. I mean,
yeah, it's like
fuck.
little classrooms, right?
Right,
So there's
sure.
a lot of we're called breakout rooms.
Sure, I know what a breakout room is.
Yeah, you do the
I
fucking
did it
shit
before,
that we do,
brother.
yeah. And so, like that kind of shit, I think what's going to start happening is we'll set up a studio space, and we'll either stream it live or pre-record it and then send it out to people as
Right.
classes. And so they'll just like still have to probably pay these people pay money to get like access to a website, and then all the classes will be streamed on the
'Cause
website.
that's the convention industry is a lot of revenue to Las Vegas.
It's a huge amount of revenue.
I mean, a lot.
and there are so many people that depend on that.
Right.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. I mean, including myself. I mean, that's
Right.
how I make all my money. And so remember to subscribe, support this motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, it's gone. And like I know a lot of people in town just left. They were just like, my fucking folks have like this fucking lumber mill. I'm gonna go fuck work there. And they just went to wherever they went back home. Because of course it's a transient town. Most people that are in Vegas aren't from Vegas. Are any of you guys from Vegas? Anybody born here? No. We came here to work, right? We came here, like left our whole families behind and came out here to fucking make something ourselves. And so like everybody just goes, going back to my family.
Yep.
Fuck Vegas, right? And so that's the other thing is the fucking work pool, the labor pool. It's gonna be light. When they start bringing it back, there's not gonna be as many people out here to even fill those spots. So I don't know what's gonna happen,
Right.
but I just want the concerts to come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I just want concerts to come back.
For real.
Like I like making the corporate money, and that job is great. But like, let's just fucking get back to putting on shows at least.
Yes.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Big
Fuck.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed, man. Big time.
I think everybody's willing to risk it a little bit, right?
Right.
Oh, shit,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cut the capacity of the venue in
Dude,
half.
I don't know if this
If
is
it's a 300 capacity, say it's a fucking $150
Like I
or
said,
100.
it's still
Yeah.
it's a
and
sweaty
just like
city
give everybody
affair.
the fucking personal space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if this is true or not, but I overheard something that they're gonna try to not have people mosh at metal concerts.
How you gonna do
anymore.
That doesn't.
Yeah.
Hey, they've been
That's-
trying
dude.
that for
Yeah.
3 decades
That's-
now.
Yeah, right.
Well,
it's
at
just
least
spread-
that.
Well, they
Yeah.
brought it up again.
That's what
and
I
I'm
said.
like, dude, good luck.
It's a
Good luck.
sweaty,
Literally-
spitty affair.
Literally
it's not
every
gonna change.
venue I've ever worked at tries to stop
Try
moshing. It
that
never
at
works.
Lamb of God show.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You
I think it would go well.
No. You-
Oh, yeah, that
No
go over like a
kidding,
lead
bro.
fucking balloon.
You've got
I will tell you.
to die for. It's just like,
They give all those they give all those people those inner tubes. So it's all like bumper,
there you go.
bumper boats.
Release those demons,
Yeah.
bro.
the mosh pit inner tubes would be so fucking great.
I remember going
That's
to
a fucking good idea right there.
There it is.
I remember going to see Slayer at the Ozfest out in Devore.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
And everybody in the front row ripped the seats out of the concrete and handed them to security.
Oh,
It's a
dude.
Slayer concert.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
The fuck you
Slayer.
put seats up for?
Exactly.
What are these seats doing here? This is where we destroy each other.
So you really gonna try and stop us from slam dancing?
No.
No, that's not going to happen.
And
Dude.
if I was security, I wouldn't. I'd be like, here, go ahead.
This is a funny story, dude. When I used to live in Nashville, like 5 years ago,
I'm sorry.
I went to go see what?
He doesn't mean
First
that.
of all,
He's the capital of the world.
It
I mean,
is.
yes.
It
Have you ever
is.
fucking been there?
No.
Exactly. Shut your mouth. So, anyways, I went to go see Slipknot and Korn when they toured
In Nashville.
in Nashville, dude.
Oh, that
Dude.
sounds like a good concert.
Oh my fucking god, it was badass. But Slipknot came on, third song in, and there was this teenage girl, 13-year-old girl, sitting down like on her phone, whatever. One of the band members disappears from the stage, dude. And my buddy's like, "Oh shit, where's the clown at?
That's what I
where's
figured it
fucking
was. I
clown?
was like,
Shit.
was it
Oh, yeah, he's
clown?
always causing
Yeah,
trouble.
right. He's
I
always
shit
causing
you
trouble.
not- Dude, I shit you not, he was right beside us.
Ah.
He was cussing out this little fucking girl. He's like, "What the fuck you doing? You on your fucking phone at my show? No. You don't fucking do that shit. You put that shit away, you fucking stand the fuck up, and you fucking rage." And just fucking left, dude. And
That's
me
so
and my
great.
buddy were like,
Did she start crying?
yeah. Dude, she was
Got cursed
crying.
out by clown.
Zach?
Yeah.
Good.
She put her phone away and just started bawling, dude.
Yeah.
And her and her dad just left.
Yeah, get the fuck out of it.
Hey,
Why did you come here
do you wanna-
to
if
you're gonna
text
be-
people?
Right.
Right?
Do you want to tell people about the 6 degrees of separation with me and Dave Vanian from The Damned?
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The last of the two shows, because I remember the first
It
time I
was-
took us,
Yeah.
we ran into Morpheus Black. Right
Yeah.
after that, he posted not even 2 minutes later, him and Dave Vanian going,
Just hanging out like, hey.
I'm like, God damn it. And then
Yeah.
the second show that we went to, he jumped down right in front of you guys.
Yeah, it was me and my girl, dude. And Dave Vanian jumped off the stage. Literally was right in front of us, dude.
I'm sitting
I was like,
busy
"Tommy!"
getting, I'm sitting busy getting my girl a drink, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stole her fucking souls.
And then right after that, we see Michael Stewart as we walk outside.
Hanging out
And
with
then
Dave
2
Vanian.
minutes later, he posts a picture of him and Dave Vanian. So I don't think I'm meant to meet the Prince of Darkness. It's,
It's not looking good, man.
Not yet, bro.
him or Ozzy, man. That's just like it's weird.
yeah.
It's not in the cards.
That'd be a cool one. Ozzy's a fucking trip.
Dude.
Oh, awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Yes.
I have met him
I have you?
quite a few times. Yeah, quite a few times. And despite what anybody thinks, yes, you can understand him when he talks.
Totally.
You know,
John?
super nice.
John is
Super
well spoken.
Nice. Super nice. So
Lemmy
Dave,
too.
don't get that thing away from me.
Lemmy too, dude. Lemmy
said my
too.
bad.
I missed the Lemmy. I was thinking about. I was listening to him
Oh,
the
yeah.
other day, bro.
Fucking Lemmy's a madman.
Dude, where are you?
He'd always wind up at fucking dive
Where'd you meet him
bar.
at? It was here, right?
Well,
Double down.
when I was in a band called Gunshy in the early '80s in Hollywood, my guitar player Walter would always bug him at the fucking Rainbow. Always bug him. And so then I moved to Germany later on, like in the early '90s, and went to this club in Dusseldorf called the Limelight, and Lemmy was always there playing this Spiel Laden thing. It was like it had wheels and kind of like a German version of a slot machine, and fucking got into rapping with him about America for like an hour. And I remember he told me, "I don't know what you're doing here, man. You need to go back and get yourself some American boys. These guys don't know shit." Nothing against European musicians, but hey, man, I got you guys. And so
Hey.
he was right.
Hey,
He was right.
Yeah.
Motorhead's great, man.
Yeah, man.
Fuck,
Dude.
Ace of Spades album changed my life, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The way guitar tones sounded in my head and shit. I was like, oh my God. Chase is better than the Catch, dude. Dude, still does it. That opening riff, fuck.
Fucking Motorhead would show up at the House of Blues, and they would bring more fucking PA than we had flown for the front of house.
It's got to be loud,
just
baby.
for the stage.
Louder than everyone.
It
Yeah.
was like they were stacking fucking stacks for side fills. It was ridiculous.
Side kills, bro.
Yeah, and
side
the
kills.
big bass wedges behind him, and then the fucking full wedges
Right?
in front of him, and like it's fucking loud. Like I go to the front of house, and of course I'm fucking wearing earplugs, and the front of house guy goes, "Master fader down." It's like 115,
Jeez.
Holy shit.
and he's just like, I don't know what to fucking
Louder than everyone else.
vocal.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Just a little bit.
Fuck. And then so we set all that shit up, and then of course Lemmy gets piss ass drunk and passes out in the green room. Doesn't even
Oh,
fucking play.
shit.
wow.
He was notorious for that shit, though.
Yeah.
Fucking notorious for that shit.
Oh, for sure.
It's funny to see. it
Jack
personally.
Daniels is a motherfucker.
But Motorhead still played.
Yes.
But then
Oh,
they
dude.
just had like guest people come up and sing, and like
Yeah.
guest people come up and jam and shit. And, like they were touring Rev So, it
Dude,
was
their
great.
catalog's badass that pretty much anybody can get up and sing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of my favorite things is my homie Haas got up and did Ace of Spades with him, and
Oh, shit.
fucking killed it. He was on tour with Rev as the lighting designer, and so he was like, "Fucking yeah, whoever was front of the house, you know, and probably my buddy Jerry at the time, fucking do this for me real quick," and he just runs up to the stage.
Yeah. Damn,
So that was a great fucking memory. He killed it too. He fucking nailed the tone and everything. It was so much fun.
Nice.
That was a fucking party. It was like, oh, Limmy's too drunk to fucking stand up, and it was just like, and at first you think, oh, the party's over, and it's like, no, now it's a fucking party.
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
it was a party before,
Right.
You know, now it's fucking on, and
kick-ass, man.
yeah, it was great. It was fucking great. Can't just leave bottles of Jägermeister sitting around in the fucking green room like that.
Nope.
Nope.
They were the
Yeah,
sponsor
dude.
though.
Yeah. True.
Actually,
Fucking love rock and
actually
roll,
in
man.
Europe, Jägermeister's a primer. You drink that before you go out and get shitty.
Oh, is that how it works?
It is. It's a primer.
Yes. No, it'll primer.
If you're going to go out and drink lots of fucking beer or hard fucking shit,
Yeah.
Jägermeister, they use it as a bitter. It's like after you go have a heavy fucking meal, you take a shot out of that and then go out and drink your beer or whatever else you're going to drink.
Oh shit.
And it leaves the black tar lake separator between whatever else you got going on. So you hear it.
You hear that, Six? You're taking notes, right, bro?
That's how you do it. That's
Oh,
how it's
Jaeger's
fucking done.
gnarly. I think Six and I've done Jaeger with him a couple times. It's nasty.
Oh, dude,
That's not
I
his
can't.
bag, man.
Oh, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Whenever I was drinking
Yeah.
forever ago, no, my drink, I would, I mean, I didn't have a drink. I would drink whatever the fuck you put in front of me. But, no, I would get Jägermeister and Red Bull pint glasses.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
It's just ice, fucking half Jaeger, half Red Bull.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
chugging pint glasses full of this shit.
Oh yeah. Then you get shit faced and can't pass out.
Yeah, right. Fucking party mode.
You have the leg twitches. Your body just wants to run. Yeah. right.
It's like, hey, stop it. Stop
Right.
it.
Body wants to. Well, that's how it'd be. So here I got something we can talk about. How we first all met. Zach and I were in a band playing fucking AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
And
I love that band.
you used to run sound.
Damn, dude. That was a long time ago.
You guys would drop the fucking AC/DC tone for me, too. There's nothing a front of house guy loves more than whenever I bring up a fucking guitar and it sounds like it's supposed to. It's
Right.
just like, thank you.
Yep.
Oh, this is going to fucking be a good night.
That
Yep.
was over.
You know,
that was
and it's-
six fucking
yeah.
years ago.
Dude.
6 years plus.
Yeah.
Crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we had you guys sounding just like AC/DC.
Oh, dude.
dude.
Oh
Nuts.
hell
Great.
yes they
It
did.
was so much fun.
We fucking loved those nights. We packed
Yeah.
fucking Vamp out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta remember when you first
awesome.
joined that band, Tommy. We were still
Dude.
we were still playing a Shinola when you joined that.
Right. That didn't go over well in Shinola, as a matter of fact.
I thought it was cool.
But and I loved me Shinola. I loved that.
Dude,
fucking,
yeah.
Our first, the first whole thing with you, me, Larry, and Jason was fucking badass.
Oh, dude, it was great, man.
I just wish we could have fucking seen through a lot of shit and kind of rolled
Exactly.
with that shit. Because, dude, I have to say that I got a $300 fucking phone bill from the Bahamas trying
I
to
remember
keep that fucking
trying
band
to
together.
keep this shit together. That was fucking nuts,
Right,
man.
it was crazy. But those were great shows too, right?
Oh,
the
man,
Shinola
yeah.
shit.
I loved the Shinola band. I thought that was a great band.
I think
That was a lot of fun, man.
but the high voltage thing was
High Voltage was a killer idea.
right.
Yes.
By the way, so High Voltage, what they were doing is they had a Bon Scott and they had a Brian Johnson. This
Hello.
was Bon Scott.
Hello, Cleveland.
And so they would switch it off, right? And it's like instead of just having one guy fucking sing AC/DC, it was like, oh, here's the Bon Scott era stuff, here's the fucking Brian Johnson stuff, and it it made for a great night. Like it was a really fun fucking night. And
always.
you guys would play for so long because
you got Zach,
he's not
man.
blowing his voice out. He gets to fucking rest his voice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
The catalog was really cool. And what I found out is after a while, I got to Bond became a part of me, which is still weird with the way I sing. I'll hold the microphone if I have a corded microphone exactly like Bond.
It still comes out and you're singing too.
Oh, well, thank you, Clarice.
That's how it goes, though.
Dude, it's weird. Bond became a part of me. Zach was our Angus, and we just I think the whole thing with Baker's Dozen came about because we were kind of
kind of getting to the point where we wanted something different. dude.
Shows weren't flowing as much as we wanted them to with high voltage.
I figured
Yeah.
that would have been a fucking moneymaker for
I
you
have to say, my
guys.
highlight of
Yeah.
dude, the highlight of the high voltage thing with me was playing with him, seeing him leave a sweat angel on the stage because you know how
Brickable,
Bond spins around in
Yeah.
circles and does some
Dude.
whoop 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 like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Curly.
Yeah.
Dude,
You get
he
it,
left
too.
a sweat angel
Yeah.
on the stage at the Brooklyn Bowl, and I got to play in a kilt but doing bagpipes at the Brooklyn Bowl.
I remember that was the first night I met Zach. Was that
Those
show.
were some highlights of that band for sure. I
Yeah.
love that shit, and sharing the stage with you, doing that shit, looking over and seeing you fucking as Angus was wicked shit.
Dude, you had a killer Angus.
I watched you
Thanks,
fucking
man.
blossom.
Oh, yeah.
I watched you blossom as a fucking guitar hero, bro.
It was
I mean,
great. It was
it was
fucking rock and
pretty
roll
badass.
God status, man. I fucking really enjoyed that band.
Yeah, it was good
Oh,
times.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys weren't fucking. But you guys were having problems with like keeping the whole band together, though, right? Like with the
right,
AC/DC thing, it was like it never. Every time you played, it seemed like somebody was kind of different in the band.
Yeah.
Brian Johnson.
The Brian Johnson was definitely a key.
I'll call
note
it
of that,
as it
right?
is,
Yeah.
man. Fucking
Because the
Brian.
drummer was the drummer was the guy who started that fucking band,
Ryan.
if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, right? He had
Ryan.
the fucking
Ryan.
AC/DC tattoos. He had the head
Oh, dude,
shaved.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like he was doing the thing, right?
I think
And,
Ryan is
he was
still
gung-ho.
doing it. He's doing it with
Yeah.
thigh voltage.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Get the chick singers and everything,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fucking A, man. Tits sell.
Right.
So,
That's my
right.
that's my Vegas fucking motto, you know. Just
Well-
let's slap some fucking tits on it. It's just like, yes, everybody loves tits.
Sex sells. dude.
Yeah, it's
does.
just the
There
most
was-
mindless thing that you can do to
There
fucking.
was talk for a little
kick it up
bit
a
that
We were
Ryan,
gonna get back together. And
yeah,
do
he
something.
wanted us
Yeah?
to, yeah.
Right.
But we kind of, we
I
kind of
really liked it.
Yeah.
You should have just gone like, we're only doing fucking, old school AC/DC with the
Right.
Brian Scott thing, and fuck everybody else. No, I mean Bon Scott thing. No.
Right.
Did I say
right.
Brian Scott?
Yeah, you did. You did. That,
Fuck
that
you
would-
guys.
That's the mix of the two.
Bon Johnson.
Bon
Bon
Johnson.
Johnson.
You know what the problem is I'm not smoking enough weed, so I'm
That
mixing
could
everything up.
be
Let's
it.
straighten it all up here. We already made it fucking 47 minutes
And
into this fucking tape.
We're talking about food. Now we can talk about strains.
Today we have a hybrid. This is some cherry pie from Washington
Ooh.
State.
I'm
Oh, shit.
smoking. I have another. I'm doing some sherbet,
Nice.
which is actually a relative of cherry pie because that is pink panties and cherry pie. And I had no idea that there was actually a strain called pink panties. Which
Is there a strain called Llama's Pajamas?
Llama's pajamas? I don't know, but it's a great
There
name.
should be.
Dude, there should be, dude.
That's definitely an
Dude,
indica.
it makes you feel furry, right, bro? It's an indica.
It makes you feel furry.
makes you
It makes you
feel
want to
furry,
spit,
man.
dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Zach, you're already furry.
No, dude, he's like
No.
he's part.
I'm
no.
part furry,
Right,
bro.
part furry.
Okay. Yeah. Furry but deadly.
Yeah, furry but dead.
So cherry pie, huh?
This is some cherry pie, man. It's fucking really good, man.
Nice, man.
I love this stuff. This is from an independent guy up in Washington. He's fucking an amazing grower.
Puff,
Amazing
puff,
grower.
pass.
I love the
Smoking
air
that
up there,
grass.
man. Like the air in like the Washington, Oregon area, that humidity that's going on, it is just fucking gorgeous for your lungs. And I just obviously the plants just love it. But I know getting off the plane, landing up there in either Oregon or Washington is like you just take a big old fucking breath of air when you get off the plane, and coming out of the desert, you're just like, oh, humidity in my lungs.
right, dude?
How do I breathe that
You
shitty
can breathe through
fucking
your
desert
nose.
air all the time?
Well, you can actually breathe through your nose, your sinuses.
Oh yeah,
right?
exactly. Your sinuses
Right.
fucking function like a day in out there, man.
Bro, I love
So,
that shit.
yeah, I got a few homies up there, but like you go around and check out some places, and I mean they'll just throw plants outside,
Right.
and just in a big fucking pot, and it turns into a goddamn tree.
Bro.
They don't even. I'm like, what are you doing to this?
Bro.
He goes, what do you mean?
You're talking Washington State, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking indoor.
Yeah, outdoor is.
Sorry to
indoor.
go Star Wars, but it's motherfucking indoor.
Oh, you mean Star Wars? Yeah,
Yes.
it is though.
It
It's
is.
beautiful.
Washington State is indoor. Or parts of Oregon, as a matter of fact, too.
What didn't
we
you say
love
Vegas
Oregon.
was?
Vegas is Moss Isley, baby. Everybody knows that.
Definitely.
You will
Tatooine.
never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
That's so great.
It's true.
It is true, man.
Yeah.
We gotta watch motherfuckers out here.
Solo
right.
Tron Wookie. Isato.
Yeah, it's there's definitely everybody out here is a shady son. Well, not everybody, obviously, but like you'll be at the fucking nightclub, man, and there's like I'd say 25% of those motherfuckers are just there, like sociopathically. Who can I manipulate? Who can I fucking lie to and take advantage of tonight?
There's
And
Jedi and there's Sith.
you know, and it's really a fucking like right away you notice it, right? Like I mean, if you have half a head on your fucking shoulders, you just go, fuck,
Absolutely.
that guy right there is a fucking problem.
Yeah.
And
Manipulation.
yeah.
Manipulation.
If we were in broadcasting this, I sit here and fucking drop a few names and go like, and
Oh,
everybody
no,
would go
no,
like, yeah, that fucking guy.
Hey, man.
Like, we all know who they are.
We're not
doing that.
We're not
but-
doing that.
Yeah.
No religion, no politics.
Yeah, see, we discussed it
No
before
names.
the fucking podcast.
That's right.
But we're gonna be polite to people. But man, you gotta look out for yourself out here, man. Everybody's fucking just so full of shit. And they'll tell
Hey,
you
that's
they
a
have
Jane's
all this
Addiction
stuff.
That's the start of a
Right.
Jane's
They're
Addiction
like,
song.
oh yeah, come, you know.
Yeah.
Ted just admit it.
Everybody wants to
Everybody's so
act like
full of
they're a fucking
shit.
millionaire.
Right.
And it's like they're literally sleeping on someone's couch.
Yeah.
But then they put on like hella nice clothes and like come out to the club and like fucking front super hard. And it's just like you find out the real situation. You're just like, that motherfucker.
God damn, we went dark side all of a sudden.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Are you talking about Moss Isley?
She's my cherry pie. Well, it is fucking Moss Isley.
It is.
Look
It
at
is.
Las Vegas Moss Isley. Look at the goddamn. It's almost an anagram.
Las Vegas, Moss
It's an
Isley. Oh my
anagram.
God, you're right,
Right?
dude.
It's a George Lucas anagram, motherfuckers.
Totally.
Hey, did you know underneath Darth Vader's the
Dude.
box on his chest,
Yes.
on each little light there's Hebrew lettering?
Is it?
Yes, sir.
No, did you just fucking...
No, take a look.
Of course I'm going to look now.
That's
Oh,
badass.
yeah.
Dude.
On
Now
Empire.
you have to.
On Empire.
On
and
Empire?
the first Star Wars. Yes.
Is it on the remastered versions? Like, can I, just
I
click it
do
on
believe
Disney
so.
Plus?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because I just
Okay,
watched.
once they get it
clean-
on
they
Disney
clean a
Plus.
lot of
I just
shit up,
watched,
and it's like,
you
you got to go back and watch the old 77 version.
Totally.
Oh, hell yeah.
Conan O'Brien.
It's
I
really
watched
the
some
only way to do
YouTube
it.
shit,
Right.
and they were at
Yeah.
fucking Skywalker Ranch, and they were having a tour, and they had a Darth Vader thing, and they said it was actual suit from the movie and everything else. And Conan O'Brien's dude schooled the other guy, saying, "No, there's some different shit on it."
You got to love nerds, man.
Right.
That's how it rolls, man. Like, that's what blows me away about, so of course, like, May the 4th just happened, right? So we did the whole, like, let's watch the fucking Star Wars movies. And it just kills me inside. Some of the writing in the prequels, right? Like,
Which ones? Be specific.
no, the Star Wars, like,
I know which ones.
specifically 3, because I don't watch 1 and 2, right? Like, especially now. There's no fucking time to watch 1 and 2.
no.
Right.
I'm not wasting 6 hours of my fucking Star Wars days watching the 2 worst fucking Star Wars movies every night.
Which ones?
I
are
gotta
those?
make room for the Christmas special.
Right.
Or the
Right?
holiday
Lord.
special.
Oh, crap.
Dude, Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, we skip out we cut Jar Jar
Yeah.
Binks out of the picture. It's
kinda like
you
the
just go
Ewoks.
straight to 3.
Right.
That's the trick. You
Right,
straight to
right,
3.
right.
But I even like this year, like watching 3.
No.
I was just like, I can't even watch this one anymore.
Dude.
All right.
It's just bad, and it's like direct contradictions of 4, 5, and 6 in the writing, and I'm just like,
Well, here,
that's
I'm gonna
not
get-
right at
no,
all.
I'm
You
gonna
wrote the original. Did you fucking take 9 hours out of your fucking life to watch the movies before you started watching these again, or did you
Right.
just go, oh, I wrote
Let's
these
go for
30
it.
fucking years ago.
Yeah.
I know every detail. I can make up what I fucking want. Asshole. It's like you're gonna have so many nerds watching this movie, fucking tearing it to pieces.
Oh, yeah, man.
yeah.
Don't you know that?
What do you think
Yeah.
about The Mandalorian and John Favreau?
watched it yet.
Oh my God, it's
dude.
so good.
I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet either.
It's fucking epic.
Yeah,
it's really good.
the
John
first
Favreau's-
episode, not enough happened, and I was just like, I'm gonna wait till this.
Have you
whole
seen
thing
any of
and
the
just watch
Clone
it all
Wars,
at
the
once.
animated
what I
series, The
usually
Clone
do.
Wars?
I'm about to start getting into
Because
that.
that shit,
I
dude, I
finished
watched
off Clone Wars.
I watched
Did
them
you?
all. Once you finish it, it puts all the movies in perspective.
It really does.
Oh, really?
Completely.
Yeah, Rebels is really good, too. It's a good
The
continuation.
Clone Wars tell you what happens between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. And
Yes.
and it's fucking awesome. It puts all of that shit in perspective so you know what's actually going on, why it's happening. It's really fucking good.
He's
dude.
got me hooked on it, dude.
It's good.
Let's check it out.
Dude, Clone Wars.
It's not for kids, bro.
It's good.
It's pretty
fucking-
dark, dude.
It's way dark.
It gets
like
very
it.
dark.
It's
Right.
fucking dark, bro.
Sick.
And it's good. The whole
Yes.
thing with the Siege of Mandalore. You see Obi-Wan Kenobi get his old lady, so did you understand why?
it.
Yeah.
You're spoiling, bro.
I know I am.
Spoilers.
But and then you got to get into the Mandalorian, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
I'm
so
into it.
I got to.
fucking good, you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna I got Disney Plus for May the 4th, so I could just like easily not dig into all my old school collection of like the OG Star Wars, which is definitely the way to go though. Like on Facebook, someone was like Star Wars list for May the 4th, and I just said fucking Episode 4 holiday special, Empire, Jedi, done. Like because I'm a dick. But that's not really what I'm doing. I'm not really doing that, you know. I just want to promote that the other movies are shit.
No way,
and
Rise of Skywalker.
George Lucas is watching. He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
I fucking hate this guy.
Silence him.
Rise of Skywalker
He knows what he
definitely
did.
has some moments.
He knows what he fucking did.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, dude,
That's why he's sitting in a corner right now. But dude, Rise of Skywalker has some moments. Thank God J.J. Abrams was able to tie up some loose ends.
I agree. I agree. I thought the sequels were like the first one. South Park nailed it, right? Where they were just like, well, wasn't that just like the Happy Days reunion special? Like that wasn't really Star Wars, was it?
Memberberries.
Yeah, Memberberries fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
They fucking nailed it right in the head with that. It was just like,
Remember
what did I just watch, right?
Right.
Remember Tauntauns?
Was that a Saturday Night Live special, or was that actually part of the fucking Skywalker saga? You pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they fucking were
actually
like,
the
I think we have to
Palpatines.
come up with a storyline. And so like 8 was like, what the fuck is happening? And then, like barely made sense. And then, 9 came through and they were just like, somehow, some way we figured out how to fucking put this into like some kind of structure over the next 3 hours for you. It's not great, but like we tried.
Your honest opinion about Princess Leia flying through space.
Garbage. My honest opinion is
The
first 3 movies, right? Like set the precedence for everything, didn't it?
Yeah.
And so you can't like once you've created a space and a universe like that, right? You can't just change the fucking rules, right? Like the whole.
Right.
But they did, and the fucking shit that killed me about the first, like, then the reasons I can't watch like some of the prequels, is like all the jumping around and like the flying through the fucking air shit, and like it's just like, is that necessary? Do we really need to be doing all that, right? Like, Obi-Wan never flew through the fucking air once. And
what are you talking about? Which one? To be specific, are you talking about when they're flying around in speeders on Coruscant, or when he's talking about he's jumping around?
No, like
backflips, and
like
shit.
Yoda. There's like,
oh yeah,
like fucking launch.
Like when he's fighting,
or like the big scene in Attack of the Clones, right, where they're like rescuing him from the pit,
right.
And all of a sudden there's like 25 Jedi or however many. There's a bunch of Jedi.
Oh, the battle of Battle of Geonosis.
Through the fucking air. When did that start happening? Right?
Well, dude, Mace Windu fucking jumped down fucking from like 100 feet down into that pit when it's fire after Jango Fett fucked him up and shit.
It was just like, okay,
right.
I just hate when I hate when creative writing takes over like. It takes over the precedence of like a foundation of a universe. And
the whole thing, the fucking animated series, The Clone Wars, puts all that shit into perspective.
Yeah.
In a stupid way, it does. I know it sounds silly, but it does. It makes it relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently watching.
It makes
They
it
basically
relevant. You
repaired the first
understand.
3 movies with the Clone Wars.
Right,
Okay.
right.
They fixed a bunch of the storylines. And
Yes,
the
they
plot
did,
holes and the
because
garbage.
it was a fucking mess. I'm
They
with
just
you
weren't
on
able
that.
to-
Fucking garbage.
They weren't able to go back and get rid of Jar Jar though.
Well,
Damn.
he actually did show up in a couple of Clone Wars ones.
Oh really? God damn it! They brought it back.
Fucking goddamn
he's
disturbance
back,
in the
bro.
Force.
Those
But
fucking
not,
sons of bitches.
but not very much of him.
Of course not. Everybody fucking hates Jar Jar.
Why?
Dude,
Because he sucks.
Jar Jar is Sith Lord, dude.
He is, right? He's the ultimate Sith Lord. I love that version of it.
Dude, I know.
Yeah.
That's the best version of like if you have to watch those, it's like at least you can have that in the back of your head. Like,
Right.
Well, and it
you
makes
know.
sense too. I mean, who could bumble their way into all that shit and come out smelling like a rose?
Yeah, right? Fucking Jar Jar Binks.
Wait, you didn't know about this, dude? Jar Jar Binks is a Sith Lord. Okay.
Yeah, he's the ultimate Sith Lord.
He is, bro.
Yeah.
Even stronger than fucking Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And
Palpatine is
Darth
just like a
Vader.
puppet. And
Yeah.
like Jar Jar's just like, meanwhile in the background.
Yeah.
It's just like
Tommy's speechless, dude. He's like,
that's the only way. That's the only way I can appreciate.
I'm
the movie.
processing, bro.
Then you watch him, right, and it's just like, oh shit!
yeah.
It's like I'm gonna have to watch 1 and 2 now.
Right.
He actually did go into the Senate and all that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
See? Dude.
He was always there in the background, just kind of hanging out, pushing buttons, pushing pieces in.
Yeah.
This is the bad guy. Don't look over here.
See, he portrayed to be a dumbass, but he
Yeah.
really wasn't.
Yeah.
He was smart. He's an intelligent gun
When
guy.
fools can be kings.
Right.
Yeah. It's like Jackie Chan and the Drunken Warrior. Or whatever
that's
that is, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Where he's just
Ooh,
he gets
good
drunk.
analogy, right? Yeah, I get it.
There you go.
Can't fucking touch him.
Right.
Drunken warrior, very good.
Yeah. That was
badass,
That was a good movie.
Dude, he's
That
the
was.
fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
I love me some Jackie Chan.
Oh fuck yeah.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah, he killed the fuck out of it, dude. That guy was doing all his own stunts.
Right,
All
bro.
his movies,
fuck
dude.
Big fucking time.
You gotta love that shit, man. Whatever happened to that? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not in the mainstream anymore. But it's like,
I love those
who
movies, like
is
Crouching Tiger,
right?
Hidden
Like
Dragon.
the new Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet
I
Li
don't know.
motherfucker out there, like doing badass Ninja
Jet
Warrior
Li's
stuff.
badass too. All those
Dude, all
movies
those dudes
fucking
are
killer, dude.
Bad motherfuckers. Did you
There's
see the new?
We watched a
I shouldn't
series
even
called
bring that up. I was
the
gonna bring up,
Chinese Ghost Stories. Those were good
Tarantino's
too.
new movie.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
Which one?
I can't spoil that for people though.
Which one?
Once upon a time.
Once Upon a Time.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
fucking
with
sick,
Bruce
bro.
Lee and
oh my god,
Brad
it's
Pitt and-
excellent.
Yeah.
That's a great
Let's
flick.
not.
That's how that
You're welcome.
shit should have
What
happened.
the fuck? Watch that fucking movie.
Yes, absolutely.
That was great though, cause like, so I watched it the first time and I was just like, huh, right? Cause so much is happening in such a Tarantino-esque way.
Yeah.
And then you watch it the second time and you're just like, God, he's a fucking genius.
Right.
You know?
The nods to old 70s and all the fucking
Yeah.
heroes that we liked when growing up as kids, man. Steve McQueen, all of that
dude.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's epic.
He's so fucking great.
Right.
Like he's like a modern our Stanley Kubrick.
Yes.
Oh,
Big time.
totally.
Agreed.
And people might
Yeah.
hate me for saying that because I know a lot of
No,
people
no,
hate
no.
Tarantino, but
No.
I love Tarantino.
Dude, I'm a huge Clockwork Orange fan
Yeah.
too, so
Oh, there you
I see
go.
the
dude.
correlation, man, for
The,
sure.
the way Kubrick made films,
Right,
man.
right.
What a fucking crazy person. And like, I just love his movies. I fucking watch any of his movies over and over again, man. They're just the best fucking movies. And he made those so fucking long ago, and they still hold up. Like
Yep.
it's like fuck
Oh, yeah, big
CGI.
time.
Right.
Stanley Kubrick was like, I'll just make all this.
Right.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
And dude, I mean,
There was rumors that the space program actually used him to film some of that. shit.
absolutely. And then on The Shining, he is like puts all these hints into The Shining to like let you know that he did.
Did you check out Doctor Sleep?
I did. I liked
pretty
it.
good. I loved it.
Yeah. I saw a guy bitching about it on Facebook today, as a
No,
matter of
it's
fact.
I saw that
and I was
same
like,
thing.
bro, stop. Come on, man. You're asking too much of a goddamn movie. You know, it's just like, it's a fucking movie. And Stanley Kubrick didn't direct it. It's
Yeah.
not. So, I mean, like, fucking have some pity for the poor bastard who's
Right.
got to follow Kubrick.
Right.
Right?
They're just trying to go off what was left, man.
Yeah. I thought they did a great job. I thought Ewan McGregor was good.
McGregor's good.
I thought the main villain was good.
Right. I kept thinking it was Michelle Pfeiffer, that chick,
Oh, yeah?
but it's not. I don't know who she is, but she looked like.
Yeah.
That's good.
That was
Good
fun.
flick.
I have not seen it yet.
It's good. You know?
We watched Midsommar. Like
That one's
last
That's
month.
fucked
fucking
up.
trip, dude. That movie's fucked
Huh.
up.
I got to watch it
Right?
again because I was
Yeah.
kind of fucked up when I watched it because
Oh
of
my
like what it was
God,
about.
dude.
And
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Don't watch it on acid.
No. Don't.
Do watch it on acid.
Did you? Oh, that
Do
movie's
it.
fucked up, bro. Oh my god, you don't want to watch it on acid. Wow. That one's as gnarly as The Witch. You guys seen The Witch?
No, I haven't seen
Yeah.
The Witch.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That one will leave your brain going, whoa, what the fuck did I see?
Yeah, what the hell just happened?
Right. Yeah, it's fucking good shit, bro.
Yeah, Midsommar, Annihilation with Natalie Portman.
It's good.
Annihilation
That
was
was good.
great.
Woo.
Yeah, Annihilation's
Dude, that
good.
ending. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like,
Right.
what?
Right,
Fucking tripped me out.
Right.
I just watched The Mandela Effect on Hulu.
That's also fucking good.
Did you see The Mandela
Yes, sir.
Effect? Dude, it was pretty good.
I've been watching. We watched it because I've watched the little things on the actual. Oh, I'm sorry, I got to be right on the corner. Hey, baby. Dude, watch some things on fucking YouTube about it where they're showing stuff that's happened and then supposedly didn't happen, like when Nelson Mandela actually died and what we perceive as
yeah.
what the media is doing and if the media is actually fucking with us.
No, I just think.
Or if it's other dimensions that we're fucking stepping into and are fucking with us. There was a lot of weird scenarios how they were trying to say this is happening.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, does it really surprise anybody if we're in a fucking simulation?
No. Well,
Not
no.
one
Right.
bit.
Right. The simulation thing. Yeah.
That's weird to think about, dude.
It's really not.
No.
I mean, it makes a lot of fucking sense. And mathematically, if you're a betting man, that's the bet you make, right?
Right.
Like,
True.
Yeah.
But no,
I was just watching something Deepak Chopra fucking says there's no reality.
reality is well,
Unless
see,
you make it.
you exist in like this quantum soup of fucking particles, right?
Right.
And you have these holes in your head with sensory perception hooked up to a processor or a hallucinator, as I like to call it. And
the brain.
the brain. And so, yeah, you take all this information in and you translate it in a specific way to you. Now, yeah, like everything else does this in a completely different way, right? Like bats, for instance, take in vibrations in the air as sonar, and it's more like a visual perspective for them to navigate the air, as opposed to like a sound thing, like where we just hear the vibrations in the air as this illusion of sound that we have in our brain, right? This audible thing. All that's happening is there's fluctuations in air particles around us. Right. We just define it differently. And yeah, same with the photons that are fucking bouncing off your fucking eyeballs, right? We can only fucking separate it into that whole red, green, blue spectrum. But so it's 3 colors. But say something like a stomatopod, like mantis shrimp, they do 16 colors. Right, so it's like, what the fuck is?
What do they see?
16.
That's fucking
Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, and they have the most complex eyes, and simultaneously the most complex strike, or the fastest strike. Sorry, they fucking bam faster than a bullet. The water around their claw boils because there's so much friction's happening so instantaneously through the water.
Yeah.
It fucking actually boils the water.
Holy
but yeah,
shit.
puts fucking holes right through like super hard surfaces and just
Holy
kills
shit.
crustaceans and shit like that. But yeah, the world is just there is no real world. If you can, because all you're doing is taking in the information that your sensory perceptors fucking give you, and you turn that into this fucking hallucination or like this illusion of reality for you to kind of comprehend what's going on around you. Right. And literally everything in nature does this in a completely different way. Right. And so which way is the right way? Which way is the right way? Yeah, how many? Like fucking bumblebees see ultraviolet light, right? Is that the right way to perceive reality? Or is our limited perspective, where it's just red, green, blue, is that the way to perceive reality? Really, none of those are the right way, because it's just different examples of ways to perceive this quantum soup that we're a part of. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty fascinating stuff whenever you dive deep into it a little bit more. And then that comes into the whole like simulation thing, right? Like, so if there is no real version of reality where you can't just say like this defines what actual reality is, as opposed to like what I can perceive or what I can observe, which is definitely specific to you or whatever. But shit, smoking that fucking cherry pie. Hang on, slow it down. Slow down. You got this, Jason. But yeah, so really, if your reality is all an illusion in the first place,
right?
Then why can't that illusion just be being simulated? It's like whenever you're dreaming, right? That shit seems hella fucking real, because it's the same goddamn thing. Whenever you're taking in sensory perception information and creating an illusion of your 3D environment, so you're doing the same thing when you dream, and that's why it feels so real, because it is real. Technically, if this is real, that's real, right? Because I mean, you're doing the same trick. I mean, but of course, this is more real because currently we're taking in sensory perception. We all have the same qualia, right? That's another fun word, which means that I say this is a fucking water bottle, and you go, I agree.
Okay.
That substance in there is clear, and we're going to say that that's hydrogen and oxygen in a plastic bottle. And so we have the same qualia about that object, right? So we can start collectively gathering our thoughts, our subjective thoughts. That was the word I was looking for earlier, and agree on things in the world, right? But only to a certain extent, you know, especially when you start getting into the spiritual experience, like religion and stuff like that. People really start clashing over their specific version of where this all started and all that kind of stuff. And I like to boil it down to the fact that it doesn't fucking matter.
Do you mean the chicken or the egg?
Yeah, because they both happen simultaneously. There is no chicken or egg without the other. They're two sides of the same coin.
Right.
Exactly.
They can't exist without the other thing.
Yeah.
And really, it doesn't matter. So like, so even if you are in, say, a simulation, or even if reality isn't like an essential version of reality, and I can get deeper into that on a whole nother fucking tangent, none of it really fucking matters at all, because here you are, right, in this place.
Right here, right now.
And right here, right now, and
Yeah.
it fucking feels pretty real, right? I mean, like,
Right.
it's pretty good. And the emotions I feel, I'm experiencing those emotions fully, I think. And so what's the difference, really, when it comes down to it? And then
Right.
so instead of losing your mind about these things or diving to, I mean, it's fun to dive into them and get into all the hypothetical discussions about it.
For sure.
But it's like you find your acceptance of the reality around you and, find your peace with that. I love this reality. And I really don't, buy it. Like, it's definitely an
Yeah.
illusion. It's
Yeah,
the
for sure.
fact that people like attach their consciousness and their spiritual energy to this ego that they're assigned, this like avatar that you're playing, this meat puppet. Yeah, it's just like what was the fucking phrase? A case of mistaken identity.
Yeah.
You think this is you, but none of it's actually you. It's just something that's happening right now that we call life.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
the upwave of we're just on the top of a peak right now. And then we're going to be down here. We call death because we don't know what the fuck it is.
Right.
But nobody says that it's non-existence or
No.
it's just not another version of this.
Right.
Or there's all kinds of fucking possibilities after that, but we don't
If you
actually
believe in
know.
the Hindu way and that transition, I mean,
That's how-
reincarnation, and
That's how I believe
you
it.
come back as a dog and be able to lick your balls. And
Yeah.
you come back as a cow and you're
Rub your
fucking
ass
made
on the
into a
carpet.
hamburger. I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on what you did.
Into infinite versions of the different simulations.
Right, exactly. Infinite versions of the simulation.
Yeah, because I mean, if you get into the mathematics of how many dimensions it requires for physics to fucking work itself out, it ends up being like 11 dimensions. And then they go into the specifics of those dimensions, and basically what they get at to the end of it is that it requires this many dimensions because all things that can happen need space to happen, right? So like, there's all these different timelines, and
And the aliens travel through
and-
these dimensions.
and technically all things that are possible have an existing timeline. We're just not on that one.
Right.
Where the stuff like the Mandela effect comes into play,
Right.
where you're kind of slightly transitioning. There's infinite timelines, and the variations in them are fucking minute. Like Berenstain Bears, for example. That's the difference between one letter. And but everybody notices it. Right.
The Bernstein Bears?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
The Berenstain Bears, I before E, except after C. I remember that was a spelling error when I was growing up. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't follow the I before E thing. And now,
Remember
no,
the
it was
Bernstein
never an
Bears.
E. It was always an A. And I just have false memories. Okay. Okay.
Okay. That's
Yeah, human memory isn't great.
Dude, you just tripped out Tommy.
right.
Yeah, you
I don't
did.
remember it that way at all.
Oh, you don't remember that it was
No.
an A and it's always
And
been an A?
And I'm older than you, and that book's been around
It's
longer.
always been an A, Tommy.
Okay.
Next
I
Saturday,
don't
Tommy.
think So
Yo, no, you don't remember it that way?
No, I
Because
don't.
I fucking don't either, man.
He will next Saturday.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute. Because I'm older than you, and that book was fucking around.
It was a
long
fucking
time.
E. It was Berenstain
Right,
Bears.
dude.
And there's
I wonder if I even have that at my house, or my mom might even.
Yeah,
have it.
my mom had some, and we dug them out,
She's got
and they
the old
sure
school.
as shit had A's on them. And I was just
Outta
like,
here. That's weird.
yeah. And you look it up on the internet, and you're just like, no, the ones I had as a kid that are at my mom's fucking house, those will have E's on them because they definitely had E's on them. Because it was like, because it's not like I don't just remember it. It was like part of like me learning how to spell as like a
Right.
5-year-old.
Right.
Right. And like there's just-
Interesting.
yeah. And so like it's definitely for me, it's like you can't fucking convince me that that's a false memory or like that was an A, right? Like for me, it's just like, no, we shifted.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just part of what reality is, And like until now, we haven't had so much media and so many things that people's childhoods are attached to like that
Yeah.
in a collective sense to where that kind of shift in the simulation or the 11 dimensions of the physical universe or whatever you want to fucking start getting into about what's actually happening, or maybe it's all the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, that shift, it's been happening forever. But it's such a minor infraction on our reality that we only recently started to develop these things. The other one is, but the other one,
That's
which
weird.
I really like, is that no one can find any instance of this, the Mandela effect, prior to 2008. So there's no articles about it. No one was talking about it before 2008, which is the first time that they fired up the Large Hadron Collider.
Oh shit.
So the second they started smashing particles together on that Large Hadron Collider, people started experiencing these differences in reality.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And so, in quantum physics, what they talk about with like an electron, they take magnets, right, and they experiment with things and try to control the outcomes of probability, right? So quantum mechanics.
They're trying to recreate how the universe was created.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and they're also trying to just understand the physics of everything, and like you just put things through tests, and you just write down the observations of what happened in the test, and you just go, okay, whatever, that's what reality is. So quantum physics, of course, fucking was like really not intuitive to human thinking, and it's more of a probability thing. And until it's like there's a coin in the air, it's both heads and tails, right? That's quantum. That's like the easiest version of like quantum physics I can fucking give an example of, right? Until you stop that and it's either heads or tails, it is both heads and tails, and that's like kind of how particles just exist at all times until they're like observed, and you kind of make it become whatever you're trying to observe.
Right.
It's either going to be this or that. So with so the experiment that I'm bringing up is like this. Well, no, this is actually just an electron experiment where they're playing with the x and y axis of the rotation of an electron, and they bring in magnets, right? So they go, oh, well, we'll put magnets this way, and it gets it to fucking go spin or spin, and then actually probably like this if we put them this way, but whatever. I don't know. I'm not a fucking physicist. I'm just a fucking stoner who reads books.
Right.
And I'm not qualified to talk about any of this shit. I don't know what I'm saying.
They're fucking with the magnetic fields. No, I'm listening. I'm digging it, man. They're fucking with the magnetic fields.
So you fuck with the magnetic fields, right? So you can get to a certain point where you can control this electron in a certain way, right? But there's this quantum possibility or probability of when I hit it with the magnets, it's going to go clockwise or counterclockwise. And there's no determination. There's no way to say I live in a universe where it's going to go clockwise or counterclockwise. Yeah. And then, so quantum physics then says that both things happen. What's happening is both things just happened. And you just happen to live in the one that went clockwise. And simultaneously, right next to you, there's another universe that went counterclockwise. And this happens all fucking day long, like constantly. And
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and so like that's where you get variations, like the Berenstain Bears, or like the Monopoly guy doesn't have a monocle, never did. Even though everybody remembers he had a fucking monocle.
Right.
Mandela died in the 80s, right? But no, he didn't. All these weird things that happen, and it's just like these, maybe, you know. The fucking conspiracy theory is that it's, we're shifting, or it's not even really. I mean, it's my layman version of my layman understanding of quantum physics, and some of the stuff I've been fucking into. But it's interesting. It's like the shift in parallel realities, right? And they're all going to happen if it's possible.
Yeah.
Right. Then mathematically, it does happen.
Right.
We just don't experience all of those things. Mm-hmm. And I was even thinking the other time, I was like, because I bet you guys couldn't tell I like trip out on fucking acid. So I was like, I was tripping the other day thinking about this kind of shit because that's what I do. And I was like, maybe it's just experiential of like us shifting through this spectrum of realities as just one entity. And we are kind of shifting our experience, because before I always thought of it as like, say my energy or my soul or whatever, right, is like in this version of reality. But the infinite other versions of reality also have a different dude hanging out and experiencing things on the other side, and he's just as much Jason as I am, right? There is no essential Jason.
Kind of like a parallel universe.
Yeah.
It's kind of tied. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And like fucking Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
There's no one Rick.
No, there's multiverses.
Yeah. There's infinite Rick.
Yes.
Not parallel, because that means they're side by side.
And just like that, we're just infinite all of us.
Plethora of
Dude, I just
verses.
started watching that just recently too. I'm on season 2, episode 7.
It's a fantastic show.
Oh my
Rick and
God,
Morty's
dude.
the best.
Did we just bring it from fucking quantum
Dan
physics
Harmon.
to Rick and Morty?
Let's move it into Rick
I
and
think we
Morty
did.
because I've talked enough about that shit. I could keep going, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So no, Rick and Morty's amazing. I have the fucking poopy butthole tattoo on my fucking leg.
No way, dude.
Poopy butthole.
Oh my God, there it is, dude. That's
I
right.
fucking love that show, dude. It's so great. I'm getting a Rick and Morty tattoo on the back of my leg as well, which is going to be the TARDIS from from Doctor Who.
Oh,
You know
nice.
Doctor Who, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like the police call box, and then Rick's like stealing it, popping his head out with the alien things on, kind of flipping
Nice.
people off. So yeah, my buddy Joel. Actually, dude, Joel Killmeister. He's the one doing the tattoo.
No
It
shit.
looks fucking great. Last time I was hanging out with him, he showed me where he was with it. It's fucking awesome. Joel's the man. Amazing fucking psycho clown. Check out his Instagram. He lights himself on fire. But he also does tattoos.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Metal, dude.
Metal as fuck.
Full on.
Yeah, I highly recommend watching Rick and Morty though. Those are the most.
Yep.
Yes.
It'll fucking expand your
Although
concept of reality.
I will say,
a
Mr.
lot.
Meeseeks.
The
didn't-
Meeseeks box
Dude,
is crazy.
did not care for that one, man. That one was fucking annoying,
Oh yeah.
dude. I couldn't. I was like, wow. There's just there's so much happening in the show already, but just you got to take it by a grain of salt. Have you seen it, right, Tommy?
Not that episode.
No. Okay.
Basically, a Meeseeks. You hit a box, and a little creature's generated out of the box, and it'll
Yep.
do whatever you want.
Yep.
You just say, "Yo, make me a sandwich," and he goes and makes you a sandwich, right? But like that's how you're supposed to use it.
Right.
So in the episode, though, Jerry goes, "I want to like get 6 points on my golf game or something like that, right?"
Yeah.
It's just like some impossible task.
Yeah.
And this fucking Meeseeks just starts losing its mind because he's like, "I just want to finish this task and disappear." Because
Right.
once they finish the task, like they go, "Here's your sandwich," they're gone. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so he's just like, "I just don't want to fucking exist."
It's a great show, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll take you out of like I started watching Solar Opposites on Hulu.
I haven't seen that.
So Justin Roiland does that
Oh no shit.
as well, right? And it's like kind of like an alien show, like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, the alien family that crash lands and
Yeah.
I started watching that too. It's pretty good.
so that's the same
good.
like animator and
Right,
character
it's definitely
actor.
got a Rick and Morty vibe.
But it doesn't have Dan Harmon, and just respect to fucking Dan Harmon, man, because you can definitely tell the difference in the writing, and like that's. And I already, I watch a lot of the behind the scenes stuff and how they make it and everything, and like I watched Dan Harmon on YouTube talk about everything because I was like, oh, this is the guy. But yeah, he's fucking genius. That guy's fucking super
Harmon,
smart.
yeah,
Fuck, he's
absolutely.
smart.
Yeah.
His writing's amazing. Yeah, he's like Justin Roiland's funny as shit, but like Dan Harmon's definitely Rick and Morty, man.
Oh, for sure, man.
You know, like
you
I
can
mean,
tell.
Justin Roiland's the voice and everything like that. I love those guys. I love both of them. You
Yeah.
know, but like after seeing the other stuff that the Solar Opposites and shit, fucking Dan Harmon, dude. So much respect for that guy and his writing skills. Of course, Justin Roiland's the funniest motherfucker on the planet too.
Right.
The way they improv lines,
Oh yeah, dude.
that's so great. Like they definitely didn't do a second take. They just
No.
got Justin drunk
Fucking went for it, dude. Yep.
and he just stumbles all over his fucking lines.
That's the best way to do it, though, dude.
It really is, right?
You know.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Improv, dude.
hilarious. Did you ever hear? Huh?
Yeah.
Did you hear the transcript reading of that court case? Oh, bro. Yeah, we'll have to bring that shit up. I'll pull it up after the fucking. I look up the transcript reading of the fucking court case that Justin Roiland does, but I'll play it after the fucking podcast because I gotta monetize this motherfucker if I can. But it's fucking hilarious. This guy in I don't even know, Georgia or some shit like that, just so out of line with the judge, just so fucking out of line. So it's like that's Rick's voice and then the judge is Morty's voice, and they're just fucking tearing each other apart.
Yeah.
But it's like really this happened in real life or whatever we call
That's
it, right?
hilarious.
As we're saying, and it's
Back to
brutal.
that again.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. So I'm always on that fucking trip, bro.
We went from science to Rick and Morty, from music and food.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
It's fucking killer.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
fucking killer. How about we play a motherfucking music video? We definitely have some videos to play. Let's do this one. I like it. The first one we pulled up. You like that one? You like that one, Dave? Yeah.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Oh.
Is that the one you like now?
Oh yeah, just like that.
what
Is
is
that how you
that?
like it? You like that fucking shit? You like that shit?
Oh shit. Hey, you don't even have that guitar anymore.
I traded it, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that feather boa. All the House of Blues people were fucking pissed off at me because I left feathers everywhere.
Everywhere all the
the stage there in feathers. Hey, Steel Panther. Are we Steel Panther?
Yeah,
We are for the moment, aren't we?
Holy shit.
All right.
Famous.
that's what the sign says.
It does. Sign says we're Steel Panther.
I love those guys, by the way. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, me too. Awesome bunch of fellas.
I go home and all my friends are listening to the Steel Panther album. And it's just like, these are just these crazy fuckers I'm working with on the strip, like just do cover songs, you know, like they were like, those are famous rock stars. I was like, no, they're not. Where the fuck did you get their album from?
Right.
You know, I fucking love those guys. Now they're famous rock stars.
Oh, dude, yeah. Nicest guys, too,
I
man.
love those dudes.
Yes.
We used to go fucking hang out at the
Absolutely
Ice House.
approachable, friendly
Have
fucking
drinks.
guys.
No
they
shit.
rock it.
Fun, man. They're just fucking chill dudes. Like, yeah. But they put on the best show.
Oh, yeah. This was 2 years ago, I think, too, man.
Yeah.
They still got them SM81s. Those things must be 15 years old.
It's before he had the mustache there, Burt
I know.
Reynolds.
I know. Hey, it's my I am the great Quarantini.
The Quarantini.
That's right. He's the great Quarantini. It will disappear as soon as we're done. No, man, there ain't nothing to do in fucking quarantine except grow a mustache. I mean, what the fuck?
Or a
Look at
beard.
your goddamn hair. It looks like part of the feather boa.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
You look like who was the football player for fucking the Steelers that had the big ass?
Oh, fuck, who was that?
Palomal.
Yeah.
Oh, Troy.
Palomalu. Troy Palomalu.
That's it right there,
All
yeah.
right. Shaka, bro.
That's right, dude.
Yeah, you look like fucking Troy Palomalu. And yeah, I do remember you left feathers everywhere, bro.
Oh, dude, they were pissed at me. They were like, this fucking guy with the feather boa, get the fuck out.
Sasquatch
Sad,
after
dude.
midnight.
That's right.
Look at that, it's Jesus on the guitar. Ted
Right?
Nugent and shit.
Ted.
Fucking stud right there.
Double Live Gonzo.
Don't get me started on Uncle Teddy now.
Dude, you look like Ted from Double Live Gonzo and shit.
See a little bit of it.
With the feather boa is just
Dude,
priceless.
do you ever watch Uncle Ted's political
Oh, dude.
talks? Holy
Oh, yeah.
shit, dude. Oh, God. Nuts.
Oh, he's an American.
Yes,
We're all
he is,
fucking
sir.
crazy.
Yeah.
We all are crazy. If we understood each other's crazy, we'd all get
Well, that
along a
dude's
lot
on
better.
the next level of fucking craziness.
Those are the best people. Though,
Or,
man.
yeah, those are the ones you want after when, like, Mad Max times.
Yeah, for sure. Or like, oh yeah, if it was Mad Max time,
Yeah.
Ted Nugent,
You
it would
want him.
definitely be
On your side, bro.
That's the guy you want on your team. That motherfucker will keep you in deer meat.
Soup up your fucking ride, show you how to fucking handle some weapons, get your deer meat, and fucking play some rock and roll.
Right.
What else do you need?
Just come live on my compound. We'll just hunt wild animals. We'll never starve.
Right. Stick with Uncle Teddy. You'll just fine.
Hey, you wrote this one, I remember.
Yes, I did. I've had this song forever.
I know. It's like one of our first ones.
The first one I learned.
Right.
Well, it was this one, and then Gone with the Breeze.
Breeze. Who cut the cheese? Yes, sir.
Right. Or no, Hang Time. It was Hang Time. After listen.
And Hang Time, that's right.
Yeah.
God damn. It's been a while. We've been in quarantine for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have.
It's like Netflix. I finally saw all of fucking Game of Thrones, bro. I have to say, I was traumatized by the fucking end.
Oh, shit.
I was traumatized. That ending, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, that's definitely the right reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, what the fuck? Hey, how do we just get two songs for the price of one?
I know, right? It's
What just
keep
happened?
going.
It just flowed into it?
It's
It is.
8 minutes and 3 seconds long, I think.
Is that what it is? It's all right,
We'll just keep
whatever.
talking.
Yeah,
But yeah,
okay.
man, I was traumatized by the end of fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah? Fucking
See,
Game
I
of
couldn't
Thrones.
get into that, dude.
No?
No.
Finally finished the shit.
You did?
Yeah. I have to say the South Park episode with the Wiener song,
Oh, hell yeah.
they're fucking on point. There's a lot of
Yes.
fucking wieners in that show.
Oh, hell yeah.
What the fuck, bro? More boobage.
More boobage.
And the goddamn dragon should have had more screen time.
Yes.
What the fuck?
ending fucked me all up, bro.
Oh yeah, the whole last season.
Don't watch that, bro. Continue with the Clone Wars. You'll be just fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, the whole last season came out before the book came out.
Right?
So I mean,
Dude, South Park totally bagged on him and shit.
Oh, big
where they sent Butters and fucking and Scott Malcolm.
Yes.
oh yeah,
Hi, I'm Scott Atkinson.
I've got diabetes.
The pizzas are coming. They're gonna be the best pizzas. he kept saying his dude,
Pizzas are coming.
they they did that pretty good, bro.
Oh, they did that really
Yeah.
good, man.
They always do.
Yeah. Because I didn't watch fucking Game of Thrones for the longest time, and I saw that South Park episode, so I didn't know what they were actually talking about.
Oh yeah.
Like, all right, I got to watch this shit. And then afterwards, it made so much more fucking sense.
Right?
Yeah, Matt and Trey are usually on point pretty well.
Oh, they almost always are.
Big time.
Get it?
This is when you tackle me, bro. Dude, he fucking right about here, I think. It's like, hey, this is a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Right while you're soloing.
It is. That's what Ozzy used to do.
Let me just yank on your arm real quick.
Right.
Always.
Ow, fucker.
Saying they were the
Oh,
feather.
there's the feathers.
Right.
Yep.
Let the feathers fly.
Let the feathers fly.
Totally worth it. Those feathers are
What?
glorious.
So much shit on those
I still have that boa, dude. Why? Boas
you
are the
don't.
shit, dude. Hold up. You're telling me that boas are not cool?
The color is not
Those are
cool.
fucking
It should have been hot pink, bro. The color
Yeah.
sucks ass. It should have been like hot pink or some fucking
It was-
totally foofish or red. Something that shows up on the lights, bro.
What's wrong
Because it
with
made
maroon,
it,
dude?
No, it's fucking made it look like it was part of his hair and he looked like Troy Polamalu.
Whatever.
No, you either need neon, bright neon pink, or bright yellow.
Oh, yeah, because yellow would fucking look different under the lights. You got to think about what the lights are doing too, bro.
True.
Because
Yeah.
it just made you look like you had hair extensions.
It's all the hair. He can't think.
I have nothing
That's
to say to
fucking
you.
great.
I'm ashamed in all of you.
At least they're off of me for getting the wrong day. Yeah. Oh, I brought it up. Bring it.
Next
So
Bring it.
there I
just don't-
was next Saturday.
Yeah, next Saturday.
You know, everybody has their own version of reality, like we were saying.
Right.
There it is.
The word next means different things to different people.
This is true. I will agree.
Certain things are interesting like that. I like about language.
True.
So, yeah, I mean, fucking A. This has been great, right? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Dude.
Fun.
we're
Time flies.
90 minutes in,
All right.
fucking
Damn.
having a good conversation. I got one more video for you guys, man. And then anything else you... Oh, wait. No, wait. I know. Wait.
Oh,
I got,
yeah. We
I
forgot
got
the
this right here.
list.
The list, right? I got the list.
The list.
You guys are auditioning for drummers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
We have a really, 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 really good prospect that we can't wait to check out.
Yeah, we do.
Hopefully next week, because MDV is finally open again. We love you, Brent.
Oh, nice. MDV's opening again?
Yes.
Yes.
For all those people who want a place to practice.
Right?
Yes,
MDV.
get your rock and your roll on.
I'm glad that they did not get taken out by the COVID.
Right.
Oh, hell yes.
That would have sucked.
If you're being metal, you call it C19.
Oh, shit. I just keep changing
Here
the
we go.
fucking name of this thing.
Call it C19.
No, I don't know what the hell anybody was talking about.
No way. We want to play. We're
Whoa.
gonna fucking start a band, heavy band, kind of like Meshuggah, called C19, and all the tunes are gonna be played in fucking the key of C for Corona.
Yeah.
You
You
son
don't
of a
think
bitch.
Fuck.
See? You want to
Jason's
be
like, I'm
part
in.
of it, don't you?
You son of a bitch.
Viking
I'm in.
metal.
Viking metal's the best,
Right? It
dude.
is the
Dude.
best.
A monomarth.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
God
dude.
damn,
Oh, those
dude.
guys are bad fucking ass.
Oh, it just makes you want to charge down a hill.
No, it's Zach's
that
fault.
is.
He came over one day and fucking tuned my guitar to C and left me alone like for 2 weeks. And I'm like, dude, we gotta start a band. Gonna call it C19.
I was so,
Cause dude,
so fucking baked when I just was like, here, dude, try this
well,
out.
bro, I can't help it, man. The Corona got me thinking.
No.
Corona
You
got
with
me
him
thinking.
baked? No.
Yeah.
And then
No, that never happens.
No.
the other
Never.
tune, dude, when I'm shopping in Walmart and I got my mask on, I'm singing that fucking tune that you sent me. Coronavirus, the shit is for real.
Oh, with Cardi B?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Why the fuck did you send me that shit? You need to pull that up just so it can be
Dude.
in your head too. It's
Yes.
hilarious.
Oh.
hilarious
Look
shit,
that
bro.
Cardi B is fucking.
Why did you
disgusting,
send
dude.
that to me? You're a bastard, bro.
What do you mean?
That was the wrong.
It's catchy as fuck.
You
isn't
son
it?
of a
It's
bitch.
catchy.
Catchy as fuck.
You should have never put that song in my fucking head.
Why,
haven't
Zach?
been-
Why?
I have not been able to get it out of my head for fucking 2 months solid now. Every time I go shopping, it's in my head.
I fucking hate that.
Oh no! Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna have to sing the whole song.
I'll kill you both.
I'm fading away.
Oh. So you guys gonna do the you guys gonna do any auditions soon, or like you just gonna be auditioning the one drummer, or what's your deal with the drummer
don't know.
auditions? You don't know?
Everything is. Yeah, we're gonna do what we got to do to get the right person on board.
Fucking A.
You know, somebody that wants to do it and continue forward with us.
Yes.
Yeah. Commitment.
Right. Because I mean, Zach and I have been cataloging stuff, and we pretty much got 12 songs ready to go for the next album.
Oh yeah.
Right. And the whole thing is with getting somebody new on board, we got to get them.
Up to par.
Well, we got to get him up
We
to
got
speed
him-
with all the shit we already have.
Yeah.
What's the word? We got to get them, familiar with all the original stuff from the first album, and then
Well, plus the stuff that didn't get recorded.
that's what we're pretty much going to be on the next album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But the problem is we don't have everything recorded so they can learn it.
right. We just have like video snippets and shit of us fucking around. With
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Okay.
I mean, we just put a new one up on Facebook Live the other night.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's there and Instagram.
So, I don't know.
Ooh.
Next Saturday.
Keep up that social media fucking.
That's right, man.
I'm a vampire. I live in fucking
In the future,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to 2020.
Right.
Came
Right.
at the right time, bro.
And Instagram?
Trust me, I hate it. I had to figure out how to do those Instagram videos.
Because I hadn't.
Yeah.
Because you have to like it goes through so much fucking trouble to like pull this
Are
that
you
I'm
talking
doing here,
shit about the
and, like,
holy Instagram?
Dropbox it, and get it on my fucking
Right.
phone, and like all the
too
different
much, bro. It's too
conversions
much.
that you
It's
got to
too much.
fucking do. I just couldn't just like,
Well,
it's
dude,
like fucking
Either
just
do
let me
that
do it
way
from my
or you get,
computer.
like a short little
They won't.
60-second
They won't.
clip.
Yeah, it's
or
got to be
you
60
can-
under 60 seconds.
Yeah.
It's as
Yeah.
gnarly as like how you do your GoPro fucking editing.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
And that where it's kind of aggravating and it takes a long process.
Yeah. Now I got it down to a science now for my fucking
Sure.
podcast, but yeah, it took me a second it took me a couple weeks oh, that wasn't quite right.
Here's my question:
Right.
Is it fun and easy to use?
It's honestly the Instagram is the last one I go to if I'm doing the social media fucking rounds, right? The
Right,
Twitter
right.
and the Facebook and the Instagram. Yeah, I like them all, but I
Right.
hate them all at the same time.
Yeah.
Right there, it is.
I
That's
have them all
kinda
in a
maybe-
file that says social addiction.
All right.
Every time I pull it up, it says addiction, and I just go. So like half the time I just don't click on that shit. What I've been doing is like I'll tell myself if I fucking pull it up, I go, "You could be reading a book, dickhead," and I go, "I could be reading a book." Fuck.
Right.
And then I gotta pick up my fucking book and at least read a chapter or two. It's like, what else was I doing with my fucking time? Being
Right.
a jerk?
Wow.
Yeah.
He just made me think of a new way to not look at it at all.
Right?
Thanks, Jason.
You're welcome.
No, I really don't look at it hardly at all anyway. But wow,
It's a negative thing in your life.
I have to agree.
It's definitely a negative thing in your
Yeah.
life.
He's a drug, my friend.
Yeah, no, it absolutely it triggers adrenaline, it triggers like serotonin and dopamine, it triggers all kinds of responses, and it's just it's a fucking addiction. It's a little addiction thing in your phone, and especially don't let it fucking send you notifications. For fuck's sake,
Oh,
don't let it
fuck
send you
no.
notifications.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. People spend a lot of fucking time on those things, and they don't even realize that they're just zombieing. It's great to like.
Right.
I like just like. It's hard because it's like I want to see what's going on real quick, but it's like don't start commenting and like
All right, that's where you
talking to
get in
people
trouble.
and like, oh, now they're messaging me,
Right.
And now it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
I got
So-
sucked
so
into
up for that.
Facebook.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, and it's like I just
Sucks.
wanted to like, get reminded that the coronavirus is out and that everybody fucking
Yeah, because we didn't know that.
is a bunch of dickheads who don't know how to talk to each other properly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we always got to make sure they're still out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My new favorite thing is
the dickheads?
Yes, the dickheads.
They're always out
yeah.
there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dickheads.
the dickheads. That's our new band name.
Right.
And then we'll just tune everything to D.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, I try to stay the fuck off that thing
Right.
Yeah.
because it ruins my day.
Yeah.
It'll ruin my whole fucking day. And especially if you do it first thing in the morning. You start your day off that way. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. That's
See,
rough.
you were the first one that actually got me fucking thinking not to pay it any mind.
You shouldn't.
anymore.
You shouldn't give it power.
No.
You should not give it power.
You know what? I never understood some people's posts where it's like, "Oh, I just made pancakes."
Yeah, it's like
I
what
know,
the fuck?
right?
It's like
Get off of Facebook.
It's like 200 likes plus 36 comments.
Pancakes
and I'm
are
like,
getting-
here's a
pancakes are
guitar
getting
instructional
cold.
video that you
Yeah.
can
Oh, hey,
learn.
look, I just
Yeah.
went to this restaurant and had a burger.
Nothing, dude.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's
oh
because-
boy.
Yeah, the algorithm doesn't push your stuff. It can tell
Right.
whenever you're like doing something to promote like
Yeah.
actual business, and they
Yeah.
go, "You didn't fucking pay me, dickhead. I'm going to show that to your 5 closest friends, and the other 4,000 people that are on your list, they don't
Right.
see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, did you give me $20? I will force it to all their friends too.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
See?
it is a game.
got your
it is a
Brain
game,
spinning, dude. Yeah.
Well, you know how I feel about it anyway.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to be very ambassador about this shit. Where
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking talk some shit, but you know how I fucking feel.
Yeah.
We've
No,
we've,
no.
we've
I
discussed
like
it.
talking shit.
I'm-
so I try to like.
How about this?
Like
how
this.
about this?
Huh.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Of the Book of Face.
There you have.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. It's a fucking drug.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it also is a great way to like talk to everybody around the world that I know.
Right. That's
Pretty much.
That's a goddamn problem.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem.
It's like I'm not going to text message everybody that I know from all these different places.
Goddamn Mark Zuckerberg's a
every day.
genius.
Fucking
Yeah.
problem.
You just scroll real quick. Oh, my aunt's doing this, and then my homie I work with is doing this, and this fucking dude I went to high
Right.
school. Oh, shit's going on. Here's
Keeping you
people hate
updated,
politics. Oh, that's new.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking every goddamn
Watch.
day.
That's going to be the
Every
next disease,
goddamn
dude. It's
day.
going to be called Zuckerberg.
Yeah. No, I'm sure some kids are gonna like need serious therapy, or like kids are killing themselves, right? Like
Yeah.
like that's not even a joke. Kids are fucking killing themselves because they don't know how to deal with this stuff.
Yeah.
And like
What?
they like leave school, and like their world is in this digital world now. It's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of like forced upon them, right?
Right.
Like that's how their culture's going. It's not their it's not their
Are
fucking
you
choice.
talking about them killing themselves from lack of the?
Because the kids bully them on they
Oh,
they go on their
yes, yes,
timeline,
yeah.
they
Social
overwhelm their
bullying, dude.
posts,
Yeah.
and they just make their life a living hell, and they can't.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, and it's like
It
their
is.
lives all revolve around this digital
Yeah.
footprint that they have. It's like it's what they have, and that's fucked. That's
Dude.
really fucked.
Yeah, you know what really pisses me off too is when you see like people recording like on the side of like, let's say a Walmart, there's like a fight breaking out.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they don't even fucking like help, like, hey, stop. No,
Yeah, they all pull out
fucking
their phones.
record this shit.
Yep.
And you know what I mean? It's like promotion for more violence and shit. you
It
know?
is.
I don't know.
It is.
It's fucked.
It really is.
Right. I get a kick out of it 'cause
I-
it's like, wow.
Are you not entertained?
I'm gonna watch that video.
Right.
Are you not entertained?
World star!
No, I can't help myself, right? Like,
No, dude, our fucking gladiator mentality has never gone away, man.
no, we want
No.
violence. We
Ever.
crave violence. It's
Yeah.
it's in our
Ever.
genetics, right?
Ever, ever,
Like,
ever.
Yeah. It's just part of like, I mean, even like action movies, kids adventure
Right.
cartoons.
Come
it's
on, all the
like
video games
good
that you
versus
love.
bad, fucking beat people up, explosions.
Like I said,
fights.
I can't
Yeah.
wait for Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just what we're into. It's
gonna be the shit.
It's like a generational after generation after generation of like people going to war
All of the
constantly,
Call of Duty
and like
games?
all the
Right.
people that like
Right.
survive
Fuck
the
yeah.
war and have that fucking
PTSD.
yeah, like you pass down memory and shit through genetics too, apparently, and it's interesting, man. So like we're just bred to like fucking love violence,
Yeah.
and we
It's
do.
truth.
As the
I-
the damned would say, they would probably say "Born to Kill."
Yeah.
Born to kill. Yeah. Fucking yeah, it's an interesting thing about our species.
Yes.
We are violent motherfuckers, but I even chimps and like
Right.
Primates are really
No,
violent.
I actually saw that in Costa Rica, man, because we were
Yeah.
feeding the monkeys daily. Those motherfuckers got all the worst traits that we have: greed, fucking bully. If a bigger monkey sees a smaller monkey with banana, that smaller monkey ain't gonna have that fucking banana for long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're as harsh as we are, if not worse. You actually see it stripped away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
They torture animals while they eat them,
Right.
like intentionally.
Yeah.
And like I watched a whole documentary on these two tribes.
Hey,
of, like,
don't we kind of do
primates.
that?
Yeah, we totally do.
Yes, we do.
And then the Japanese eat tons of live seafood,
the
right?
octopus, the little
thing,
baby,
right?
They chop those fuckers up while they're alive and then eat them.
Dude.
The little,
Yeah, right.
My wife showed me that shit. I told her never again.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, the fucking squids or whatever, or
Yeah.
the
Oh,
octopus,
and they're
little
just
baby
like
octopus.
fucking
they're flipping around.
dancing, dude.
Cephalopod.
Oh my god, I couldn't. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
It's got to be fresh.
Right. True. It's fucking torture, man. I don't know.
So, you know,
It's got to be fresh.
eat or
Fresh
be eaten.
fish.
Eat or
But
be eaten.
yeah, it's fucked up, man. Like that's
That would freak me out though, having it like stick to the roof of your mouth or something with the.
Oh yeah. I did you see the video of the one that the girl like was trying to eat the whole octopus and it just fucked her up.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That was great. That was fucking great.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. You know, it's just violence is inherent in the system. Is that what?
Right.
It's
Don't see the violence inherent in the system.
Yeah.
Help, I'm being repressed.
That's it right there.
There it is.
My man, bringing it back to fucking yeah.
He did.
Monty Python. That's exactly what I was going for.
Right.
And,
Help! I'm being repressed.
yeah, we're violent motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
We like it, and I don't think
Yeah.
that'll ever go away.
No.
Like, and people, that's the whole thought that like we're there's not going to be violence anymore is an insane thing to me. Like, there's always going to be violence and problems.
Right.
But people thrive on that shit.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
It gives them like a sense of like this is like
Bro, we were fighting
For
over
real.
asswipe. We were
Right.
fighting in
TP,
Walmart
dude.
over asswipe.
Right.
Over
crazy.
shit to wipe your butt when you're sitting on a toilet right next to something you can wash your butt with.
yeah.
Right.
Right. You don't even need to use paper that fucking, fucks up the environment eventually. And it's not cool. I mean, and the hoarding of it.
Although it is good to see people wiping their ass.
Well, they figured it out with the
figured that
hoarding of
part
the
out.
toilet paper. They were saying basically with the amount of toilet paper people were hoarding that most people would have to fucking take 500 shits a day
Oh, yeah.
per person.
Yeah.
With the amount. So it's kind of stupid. And the whole, like I said, you're sitting next to fucking a bidet basically.
Yeah.
Unless you're taking a really messy shit, then I understand.
We ordered a bidet.
Did you?
Yeah, I got one for my birthday, bro.
Oh, shit.
Got the Tushy.
Oh wow! It's actually called the Tushy.
It's called the Tushy. Yeah, Joey Diaz fucking sponsors it, man.
Sweet.
I think it's one of those ones that you can
Does it
like
shoot the
once you
warm?
get 1,500 subscribers
Can you
or so
actually
like that, you
it's
can
not
like
cold water shooting on your butthole, is it?
pull like advertisements. They'll give you
Jason.
money. Yeah, no, it's you hook it up to the warm water into
Oh
the sink.
fucking A, dude.
They gives you a real long extender and like.
Does it have a blow dryer after that?
I don't know. I haven't.
I know
haven't
the
hooked it up
Japanese.
yet.
The Japanese ones have that shit where it blows dry. Well,
That'd be tight.
Well, what are you gonna do? Here's it. Are you gonna sit there and drip dry?
Yeah.
Because you just got your butthole fucking hosed down,
You
right?
can sit there and drip dry.
That's
get
what
your
I'm
ass
saying.
blown.
How's that? What are you gonna do? You got to use.
It has two knobs, but I think one of them is a pressure knob. I don't think there's an air knob.
Damn, blow you off the thing. That's for
Sure,
those
me too.
dingleberries.
It's like heat and pressure.
Wow.
So
Heat and pressure.
yeah, it's pretty fancy one.
pressure.
I got the fancy cornhole cleaner. It's fucking great.
Cornhole cleaner.
cornhole
Yeah,
cleaner.
man.
Schmancy.
From Norelco.
Yeah, fuck toilet paper. Kick it up a notch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are you gonna drip dry, or are you gonna have to use a toilet paper?
I'll have to dab a little toilet paper, I'd
Right,
imagine.
right.
Just dab will do ya.
Well, you would be using less.
Yeah, I'll be using a lot less.
Well, I saw
For sure.
online dude had created a machine that separated the plies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he could
Get the fuck out of here.
So he could take 2-ply toilet paper and have fucking 2 rolls after
That's
that.
not how it works.
But you're still going to use twice as much.
You're still gonna just break through to
Right,
the other.
right. Nobody
just
break on
shove your
through to the
fingers
other
up your
side.
ass.
Nobody wants a breakthrough.
You eat with your right
No.
hand.
No.
Right.
You wipe your ass with your left hand,
Right.
bro. Let's just take it back to that point.
That's
and
the
just-
Quran
That's what
right
you're
there.
doing anyways if you're fucking.
That's
Yeah, I'm reading the Quran right now.
I saw it. I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I am very observant, my friend.
Oh, dude, it's fucking interesting book. Really interesting book. You know, I'm not gonna get into it. We said no religion.
No religion.
No religion.
But I thought it was pretty interesting, yeah. So yeah, fucking don't fucking split your toilet paper in half, man.
No.
No,
do that.
that's bad.
That's bad.
Because you're going to end up wadding it up anyway.
Yeah, that's a luxury item. You can
Right.
use it as luxury. Enjoy that toilet paper, bro.
Here's the thing. What brand do you use? I like Cottonelle. Cottonelle, dude. Cottonelle's that thick shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking good. It's got the little, like the,
Little
you know
poop
the
catchers?
commercial with the bears? It'll fucking take fucking shit off a bear's ass.
It'll take shit off a bear's ass. That should be the actual slogan. Right? I mean, what the fuck? What are we messing around for?
Right?
Fucking bear dance around my hiney.
We all know what you're talking about.
Right. But it's not, Cottonelle's better than Charmin. I hate to say that,
Is it?
Charmin. Yes, it is. It's better.
I forget.
Charmin, you're liable to have a breakthrough. Nobody wants a breakthrough.
No.
No.
No, that would be shitty.
What do you get? What do you use?
Right now, I don't even know what we use right now. Whatever the fuck we were able
You don't
to
use
get
John.
right
Pretty
now.
much.
You don't
Yeah.
use John Wayne toilet paper, do you?
The thickest stuff they had in stock whenever everybody started going crazy.
Oh, no.
I was like, I heard about it for a split second.
Like
and I
gas
was like,
station paper?
yeah, like people like on
it's the
Facebook
worst.
real quick. They were like, there's a couple videos and like motherfuckers are hoarding toilet paper. I was like, hell no. The first thing I fucking did, I just went straight to the store and fucking bought toilet paper and water and like, fuck that. I ain't going to be sitting around not wiping my ass with fucking paper towels. Get the phone book out. Fuck that.
The phone book.
The phone book.
Ow.
Yeah.
It can be all pointy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not, we ain't playing that game.
Oh, fuck.
And then like the next week, it was all gone.
Yeah.
It's all fucking gone.
Dude, Charmin at Marketon is fucking $20
Is it?
for a roll.
That's
yeah.
how it goes. Supply and demand.
That's nuts to be.
See, I always go.
I always go for Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Super
That's fair.
Walmart.
Scott
Early
rules.
in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. You'll always find toilet paper. I got 2 cases at my house.
Oh, nice.
You need some paper? Hit me up, dog. I'll give you
some paper?
I got some
Half
fucking
price.
dude wipes, dude.
I got me
I'm
a scale and some baggies. I'll weigh you out some paper. No, but seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Toilet paper is worth more than
toilet
actual
paper,
money.
dude, or
I don't
man
give a
wipes.
fuck. I ain't going nowhere
Dude
at
wipes?
7:30 in the morning.
Dude wipes. You can't throw those in the fucking toilet, though. You
That's
got to
true.
throw those in the trash.
Yeah.
If
See,
you're
that's
up
By the
at
way,
4.
public announcement, don't throw fucking wet wipes in the toilet. It fucks the sewer
No,
system
even
all
if it
up.
says flushable on that shit,
It's
It's not flushable.
No.
No. You're fucking the sewer system all up.
And bro, that was the other thing in Costa Rica. You guys have traveled and been to places where you have to you can't flush anything, right?
Yeah.
And you have to put your poop in a little trash bag, and it's collected by whoever's running the house. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, we are eventually going to have to go back to something of that.
Well, actually, it'll be a step forward, bro. It'll be a step forward. And what's going to happen is,
Well, I didn't mean exactly. You're right. Step
If you
forward.
read Diamandis' book Abundance, he talks about the future of the toilet and how that's such ancient technology and such a wasteful technology as well. Like using all of those gallons of water to just flush our
exactly.
feces and our urea away. And it's like those are actually very useful products. I mean,
How many times can we condition the same water over and over and over and over
Yeah.
and over and over and over?
And we don't. I mean, well, we can filter the fuck out of some water.
I know.
bro. You can talk about
Forever,
fucking water
right? No,
filtration.
but-
I mean, I like fucking talking about
But-
water filtration.
Sure.
But no, but the but it's a waste of fucking it's a waste of resources. And fresh water is a very it's not right now, but like in 10 years, it's going to be a little bit more of a commodity,
Right.
and we don't need to be fucking pissing in it.
No.
And it'll be laughable that we
Yeah.
did at all.
Oh,
and
yeah.
but they have this new thing, and it's like this fucking sick ass like super toilet. It takes. If you urinate into it, it takes your piss and it filters your piss, and so it has like the water that comes out of it. I might be mixing up 2 devices, but I believe it's actually like injectable. Like it's like super sterile, clean ass water. Took
No
your piss,
shit.
turned it into super sterile water.
Yeah.
Separated the urea out of it. You can take the urea and put it in your in your garden or whatever.
Nitrogen.
Wow.
Yeah, nitrogen for your plants,
Right.
and then also the feces as well. It'll take the feces and it'll
Hey, who's
burn
doing
the
this?
feces.
Is it the Swiss or the Japanese?
I forget who made the machine. I think it came out of the Kurzweil School, the Singularity University.
Crazy shit.
But
how old is this? This is brand new.
This is like a few years old.
Wow, that's crazy shit.
But they don't have it in nobody's like using them yet.
Right.
I would love to get my hands on one. I'm sure they're fucking fortune. But what happens is they take your feces as well, and they convert that into energy because that's energy. I mean, mass times the speed of
Right.
light squared equals energy.
Right.
And so
he went all Einstein on it.
Yeah, right.
and I reversed it even for you, so you know. Ooh. So
A reverse Einstein.
right, E equals MC squared. So fucking so they take your poo. Right, and they convert the poo into energy, and it's actually a lot of energy. Right. And they say in the article about it, or the chapter about it in Abundance, that
does it depend on the size of the poo?
Well, no, it's just people, right? The average size of a human shit, right, is what they're going off of. They're scientists, bro. They're scientists. They average everything out. So they are scientists, man. So
science of fecal matters,
right? The standards and practices or whatever.
Yeah.
Practices, yeah.
How many cutics?
So yeah, anyways, the toilet fucking doesn't use any water, right? It actually gives you water back, and it gives you electricity. And everyone's like, I ain't fucking drinking that. And it's like, don't drink it. Pour it into fucking plants or something. I don't fucking give a shit what you do with it.
You
but
look
it's
thirsty.
Like, it takes all that, right? It takes all that, and it's like ultimate recycling. It's like the stuff that they would use on like the space station and shit like that, right?
Right, that's crazy
And
shit.
but they say in it that like the people are literally flushing away enough power. Like the population of New York flushes enough fecal matter away to power the entire city of New York right now.
We're so hooked
Every day. Like I
we're
mean,
so
it's just
hooked
like
on fossil fuel, though.
yeah. You could literally just transfer your fecal matter into the energy to power the whole fucking city. And so yeah,
cool.
that's where it'll go.
Toilet says, "You look thirsty.
Yeah.
Have a drink."
You want a little sippy sip? Gross.
You're like, where'd you
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing.
You got to make sure where your friend's getting the fucking water from when you get over to their house, right? You're like, oh, I gotta make sure I drink
Is it from
only
the faucet?
bottles. Yeah.
Yes.
Better be from the fucking faucet.
What is that, dude? That's boba.
God damn. Yeah, that'll be the way it goes, man. I mean, like the fossil fuel thing is a fucking joke. You get the solar panels, you get a couple wind turbines, you do the fucking the poo converter, yeah, and you throw some batteries on your wall, some Tesla batteries on your wall. I mean, you're fucking making most of your own energy. You know, I mean, there might be some dark days, and you might get a little bit of necessity for and it's definitely nice to have a grid as like a backup system, right? You definitely don't want to like get rid of the grid, but simultaneously, it's like more of like a, the weather's going to be kind of shitty, you know.
Yeah.
We'll be, you know, making sure that this thing's running so that people can draw off of it if they need to. They probably won't, but maybe they will. You know, that kind of system.
Right.
But like everybody literally just could. I mean, the houses should just be built at this point with those fucking.
I think fucking
with solar
agree,
panels on
dude.
them.
I think they should do like what they did in the 40s, where everybody should have to fucking mandatory grow victory gardens.
Yeah. Well, it should definitely be encouraged. There should be like
Or
tax
not-
write-offs
yeah,
if you're
encouraged.
growing food in your backyard.
Fucking A.
You know what I mean?
If
that
it
kind
was
of
a
shit.
tax write-off, do you know how many people would fucking jump on that shit?
Yeah.
Dude.
And it would help hunger, period.
Yeah, it would
Big
help
time.
community
Period.
fucking out a lot. You can start trading,
And
you know,
I
like.
think people would have more respect from where their food actually comes from.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. Like what I was talking about in a previous podcast as well. Is like as Americans, we're so privileged. We don't ever think about the having to poo in a
No.
bag thing and
Right,
dispose of it that way, or the fact that. We didn't grow our own food.
Right.
And we didn't raise this animal.
Right.
We never even saw this animal alive
So
that
I've
we're
got-
eating,
I'm
right?
glad I've got to travel
You just pull up to a fucking window and they throw a paper bag at you.
When you're limited
And-
to what you have to eat,
Yeah.
you're thankful for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you have to see where your food actually comes from
To appreciate it.
to
You have to be
appreciate
thankful.
it. Exactly.
Right.
And
Like-
we don't at this point,
Yeah.
a lot of us.
Like I really want to start doing the whole like honey my own food thing where it's like me and my brother are planning some deer trips and then
Hey, boy,
there's
you
an
like
elk trip.
fishing? You like to fish?
Yeah, we love fishing. I love fishing. And we're just going to try to like actually be thankful for our meat and only eat meat that we kill. And you know, I mean, not only, obviously, if we're going to fucking In-N-Out Burger for lunch, bro, you better believe I'm getting a double-double.
Right.
But at the fucking house for
Animal
like
style.
dinner, right? Like,
Yeah.
and we're cooking some meat.
Oh,
Well, it's
dude.
going to be something that we planned this and we have a freezer full of fucking meat because we went hunting, you know?
Right.
That sounds good.
And you could be thankful for that animal. And simultaneously, it's like we're growing tomatoes in the back. And I have this stand-up garden in the back that we've made out of these killer planters that they have at Home Depot. It's really easy. You just fucking take like 2x6s and you stack them inside of these little fucking cube, like little fucking concrete cube or whatever. It's got a slot in it. You can just fucking make it however you want. All kinds of little.
Like a cinder block?
Yeah, it's like a cinder block, right? But the wood goes right into it, so you put the
Right.
2 cinder blocks at the end, and it supports the wood.
Like an H block.
Yeah. So
Right.
there's 4 slots on it on
Right.
each on each side of the square, and so you can build it however you want. And it's just above ground gardens, and it fucking went up in a heartbeat. And, you know, you got a skill saw, just zip up some fucking 2x4s the same length, however you want them, and stack them, and you're done. And yeah, we got fucking garden going out there. It's great. It went right up. It fucking started growing some tomatoes and shit. And
Right.
we really want to actually add more to it and start growing even more food for ourselves, especially since this COVID thing happened.
Well, because that's the whole thing
Yeah,
too.
for
They were
sure.
talking about this, how they go off and on about it, how it's affecting the food supply chain and all this other shit. And
Yeah.
it's
Well, this food supply chain should be localized.
right.
I mean, it's at this point we're they talk about running out of land space for like farming compared to how much people living in habitable zones.
Do you see that
And
actually feasible with our climate here in Las Vegas?
I think Las Vegas is a great place for it because of how much sun we get. Because what the game plan is, and again, this is from
it just needs more irrigation.
abundance.
It needs
No.
irrigation.
You build vertical towers
Yeah.
straight up into the air, fucking hundreds of stories high, and every story is a garden, and it's just all hydroponic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and you just have them.
Dig it.
You have
Dig it.
them centralized. Every 25 square miles.
Wow.
There's a garden, and that garden grows more than enough food to supply everybody in that 25 square miles, or 50 square miles, or whatever that needs to be. And it's like the skyscraper concept is that, especially in places like New York or Chicago or something like that, where there's a lot of towers and people live in the city, it just goes right into the city. And it's like, boom, there's all your
That's-
fucking vegetables. And
that's
it's all
smart,
solar
dude.
powered.
Yeah.
Have everything open with windows and shit like that. And you don't even have to you'd have lights,
Like a
of course,
giant
inside.
terrarium.
But for the
That's-
most part, it would get sunlight, natural sunlight.
Right.
And there's totally already designs for this kind of stuff. And it has to be implemented by a city planner at a certain point. And it's
Where
just,
are they getting the hydration from to keep everything sustained and going?
well, you'd pump water in. I mean,
Right,
the
right.
same place you get the irrigation from now.
Right.
But it would definitely help a lot. The whole like localized growing thing.
No, I think we're hooked on
Yeah.
how we got it going now. With
Yeah.
Thank God we have truckers that will ship everything in here to Vegas because
Yeah.
without them we'd be kind of screwed because
Well,
Yeah.
that system funnels
We
everything
import
to one
everything.
person,
True.
and that they're going to hang on to that a lot. Just
Right.
like they're not letting, they're hanging on to the oil stuff, and they're hanging on to charcoal,
Right.
And they'll hang on to the farming industry, right? And that whole system where it funnels everything, all the money can go to one entity, as opposed to being individualized to each city. And it's like, we have our own gardens. I mean,
I think it's smart, man, because I actually have been talking about this for a while. I want to grow some food too, man, because I think it's the way to go, dude.
it's absolutely the way to go.
Instead of the stuff that you see at the stores that's already like cut and processed and all that shit, dude. I try to stay away from that shit. Get more natural foods, but I want to get into growing food.
Yeah, it'd be great. And like realistically, like I think we would grow more food if in real life we weren't so slammed,
True.
constantly slammed, right? To where it's just like I don't have fucking time to grow food, let alone I don't have time to cook food,
Right.
right? So yeah. Yep. Well, and you know what I'm gonna do? Everybody's getting up. We're running out of tape. I'm gonna play a video, and we're gonna fucking call this motherfucker. So,
what are we calling it?
we're calling it a goddamn podcast. So this has been To the Fullest with Jason Froberg. These bad bitches have been Baker's Dozen. Thank you guys for coming
Thank you
on.
for having us, Jason. Thank
we
you very much.
appreciate you. We
Thank you,
appreciate
senor.
you. Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
hope everybody stays safe and has a little compassion and a little common sense out there, man. We'll get through anything.
Yeah. And we got one more music video from Baker's Dozen coming from you live. And I believe Vamps, right?
Yes, sir. Counts vamped.
Which we love and
fucked it
can't
all
wait
up.
for them to get open again, too.
I fucked it all up. Hang on a second. Let me try this again.
They're open for food now.
Oh, good. Yeah, go check out Vamp. You can get some food. They always have good food. There it goes. Oh. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my podcast. You can check out more podcasts right here and subscribe by clicking right here. We are a new podcast every Monday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.